Okay.
Your thing's wrong, damn it.
Apparently, my thing's wrong.
Your thangalang's wrong.
Yeah, I'm a bim bam. Bim bam.
That's my last name. Don't wear it out.
I am going to wear it out exclusively.
You're exclusively going to wear out her name.
Never mind.
It did the thing.
Yep, I was checking on it.
Do you have your Discord set into streamer mode?
No, good idea.
Do it, motherfucker.
Because you don't have it set automatically.
No.
I don't know why.
Mine does not like it.
What?
Mine does not like automatic streamer mode for some reason.
Well, it does it like anytime you open OBS for any reason. Even if you leave it on.
But I've had issues where it completely disables all Discord audio.
That's what streamer mode does.
It's not supposed to disable mics.
Whatever. I can't help you there. Oh, thank God. Nerdlebot's been posting things.
Yay!
Did you switch the...
No. Watching Katie suck at Overwatch.
Yeah, we are not... Yeah, we're watching Katie suck at Overwatch. She's sucking really bad at it.
I don't know what to title
Is that really what you're typing?
No.
Oh, I was hoping so.
I'm on a boat.
Tales from the Tavern.
I'm on a boat.
And then it's whatever you are dubbing this.
I'm on a boat.
You might need to update it in Stream Pro.
Don't rock the boat.
I'm on a boat and it's going fast and I got a knot in
Oh shit. I'm not actually in the chat.
What does an Afghan have to do with anything there, Katie?
What?
You said Afghan in that sentence somewhere.
I did. Got a nautical theme Pashima Afghan. It's a type of scarf.
What?
Don't question it.
I forgot what I was doing.
In Stream Pro?
No, I'm in a fucking...
With life.
Fuck it, that's enough communities.
What communities do you have?
Dungeons and Dragons and RPGs.
Okay. Usually, I also do tabletop.
That's the other one I was thinking of.
You gonna be able to survive this?
Probably not.
Remember, Katie, sleep is for the weak.
It's okay, Darlaxel will just put...
Very weak.
That's okay, Darlaxel will push you over the edge of the boat if you're in his way.
Oh, wait, no. That's just the serpent strip.
Quinlarvin.
Yep. Whatever you are calling this campaign.
Nathaniel Quinlarvin.
Which is probably where I got the D for his first name. Nathaniel Quinlarvin.
Nathaniel Quinlarvin.
Save automatically. Sure fucking does.
Yeah, Stream Pro's pretty good. Like that.
It's alright, I guess.
Better than...
Oh, my
Well,
heart
where
just
you-
got really happy. I didn't notice this.
Good mints. Because he's a nerd.
The big one on the bottom is the German perspective. The two ones above that are Omaha Beach Allied perspective, and then the top one, the medieval one's medieval. And,
medieval one's medieval. Who would have thought?
Yeah. And the one on the top is overall German unit deployments in France.
I'm just going to get this out because...
Ooh,
So the big circle means that's where their area of responsibility was.
You should grab a what?
I should grab a drink before we go.
Yes.
Wait, didn't I have one?
Yes.
I don't know. Erica.
Where did it go?
How could you? Why would you do this to me?
See, would that be an equivalent of blowing them off?
Yes. Drunken Jello snow cones.
What the fuck? I just had Jake open it.
Oh, Dami and I were so fucking high last night.
They were hilarious. And I went to bed.
We established that Damia's Midoriya, young Midoriya. I don't know exactly how we established that, but she managed to trap herself into it.
Did you literally lose your drink?
Yeah.
She decided that she was going to keep calling me Lance and shit, so I called her
desk?
Key.
I checked. It's not there.
Fuck, dude, I have
So
no idea.
Dami is Keith.
Okay, well, it is 9:30.
It's 9:31 actually.
Yeah, we're running late, damn it! We need to start playing now!
Damn it,
I
Jake!
still say watching Katie suck at Overwatch.
Did it refresh?
Oh, dear Katie.
Oh, why is it doing that again?
Because you looked at it.
Not updating?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. So unprofessional.
Hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
Rose is here? Shit. I'm gonna get dragged again.
Yep.
Like all her fucking purposes.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can't fucking type today.
It's one of my
What's the difference between today and any other
right
day?
next to like Peach Chiller.
Oh! Jake, it.
Yeah.
Stuck on watching Katie suck at Overwatch.
I'm doing really bad at Overwatch today, guys. Sorry.
Okay, so when you did that,
Did you hit save?
Yes.
well, because here's the interesting thing.
Apply changes.
Oh, no.
Then you must save the applied changes.
That's weird because Discord said that it changed the game. Just fill it in.
Cat is lucky I'm broke. Or I would make him suffer. Make him suffer anyways. Alright.
Did it update?
No. But if Discord says it updated, right?
Yeah. So
Change.
just yeah. So don't stay in chat. You're DMing. I've got chat.
Okay. So, this is the first time I've DM'd on stream.
Indeed, and this is the first time I've played.
This is a lot of pressure, I'm not gonna lie. Feeling it right now.
Yeah, you're also
Now
the
you know
disembodied
how I
floating head.
Not really.
You like it though.
Yeah.
Today we're just doing a nice, easy one shot.
Easy one shot as like half an hour before this, he's like, oh, you're all gonna die anyway.
Don't worry, fellas.
I
We've got
never
this
said
down.
that.
Directly.
I never replied to these.
Yes, you did.
This will be taking place in my homebrewed world, Ladrestir. It's a world
That's where the
of
lads are.
airships, floating island. Well, I should say floating air islands, so sky islands. The surface is one big ocean with a massive wave that circles the earth. And that's actually where this campaign will be taking place today. This one shot is on the surface of Ladrestir. You guys
Surface. The very liquidy one.
You will be starting on a merchant barge. Most of you're all familiar with, like, your characters will be familiar with the world, so you know that the merchant barges that actually stayed on the surface, they have these massive, they're basically jump jets. They leap into the air to get over the wave and then come down on the other side of it.
Oh, that's gonna be epic.
Hence the ring of water walking.
That's not going to save you. You still get pummeled.
He likes that anyway.
So,
Maybe.
when you
Kinky.
say Sky Islands, you mean Skylands?
Skylar.
This isn't white people Sky Islands. This is Sky Islands.
Skylands?
They're Sky Islands.
Skypea.
Listen, your character's dead already.
Alright, going to bed. Good night, guys.
Jesus Christ, I put all that fucking work into making it.
Jake would like backhand you into like next week.
I'm really sad you're not playing your Ron Burgundy nipples.
I wanted
Tiefling.
to.
But we don't know where her character sheet for that is.
It's in my desk.
I told you he had like a stockpile of them somewhere.
Well, excuse me. You could have told me. No, I'll just get it from Andrew. You are an independent individual.
You kind of insisted that I was having a new
So, anyways,
character.
So D&D.
I'll run Burgundy Nipples the next time.
okay. The barge that you guys are currently on, I should mention they don't actually have like ship names because they basically stay in one place. They're numbered.
Oh boy.
To kind of keep track of them easier, so you can go, oh yes, I'm going to barge 18.
Pick number 3, my lord.
3 is the number.
No. You guys are currently on barge 21.
Party barge.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fairly large barge. Some of them, some of them can only house like 50 to 100 people. This one's actually capable of holding up to 1,000.
What about 5 dozen eggs?
That's stretching it.
Roughly.
You might have to go 4 dozen eggs. So currently, I discussed with everyone a little bit about what they're. Stop playing with the USB cable, you bitch.
Playing with the cat.
A
laser pointer.
kind of discussed with everyone what your characters should be doing. Currently, we have Jake's character, which I'll let him give his description here in a second, who's pretending to work down near the docks.
Yes. My character's name is Darlaxel Quinvarian IV. He is a sea elf. He is a fairly handsomely dressed individual. He honestly looks like he hasn't worked a day in his life, but he spends a lot of time pretending to work, playing games with a lot of the locals, usually getting money involved in the betting process, and ultimately just kind of like moving from place to place.
So are you Miguel or Tulio?
I'm going to be fortunate to say I have no idea.
Katie, she's playing a gnome ranger. She's currently socializing. There's a tavern kind of close to the docks. I haven't named it, so don't ask me what the name is.
What's the name?
Yeah.
Fuckers.
What's the name of the dock?
Thank God I have a... Docks don't have names.
Yeah, it's the name of the tavern.
Fun fact, I actually have a list of tavern names. It is the Majestic Chestplate.
Okay.
You are currently conversing with other people in the Majestic Chestplate.
Great.
It's a fairly common tavern to go to because it's literally the first tavern you come to when you get off the ships that are coming down.
Okay.
There's an entertainer inside, Tabaxi, who's standing up on a stage. Why don't you go ahead and describe your character?
So her name is Sydney Babimbam. And she has is it always with me?
I mean, that's up to you. You can choose where it is.
Well, I was wondering if it was something that could be always with me.
Yeah.
Okay, so she has a tiger companion who is basically always by her side because she is but a little gnome and tigers are much faster. And so it's kind of like having a horse, but it's a tiger.
So you have like a
saddle?
A saddle for your tiger.
Oh, yeah.
You're basically riding a warg.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Essentially.
In case anyone's wondering, I know about as much about their characters as they do at this point.
Are you sure?
I know a little bit more about Jack, which is the entertainer that's in the tavern in the Majestic Chestplate. So why don't you go ahead and describe Jack?
I am playing Jack Winterclaw. He is. Don't make that face. I had to come up with that last name on the spot. He is a tabaxi. He is a bard, so he's entertaining the masses in the tavern. He's very flamboyantly dressed in a mirage of colors. You could definitely pick him out of a crowd, other than the fact that he's a cat. He has white fur with black spots, so very much modeled after a snow leopard. He would be up on stage with his lute, singing and dancing, and just overall having a fun time and charming the crowd.
You gotta be careful with all your loot on stage like that. There could be thieves.
Oh, darling, I don't need the lute to entertain.
Oh God.
He's also flamboyantly gay.
Also, the tiger's name is Justin.
Is what?
Justin.
I thought you said Gaston for a second.
Nope, it's Justin.
Just Justin.
No one pounces like Gaston.
Sydney, you're right.
No
Justin.
one pounces like Justin.
And the final character, who is also sitting in the majestic chest plate, who's spent his day exploring the barge and kind of getting to know his way around, is a dwarf fighter. Yeah, and then go ahead and describe your character.
Oh, fuck.
I literally went around the table and you knew this was coming.
Yeah, I know. He's like 5 foot tall. He's got black hair. You know, big dwarfy beard. He's wearing splintered mail. He's got a halberd. It's a Drax Blackfire is his name. Yeah.
Cool.
His armor's all black as well.
Wait, so we have 2 Jaxes?
No, he's
Drax.
Drax.
I know.
Jack and Drax. Sounds like a torture method.
Darlaxle's gonna mix them up all the time.
Darling, you can just call me Jackie.
Oh boy.
Shan.
So yeah, Jake, your character is currently. I'm not going to try. I'm actually going to use your real names because fuck trying to say half the names that you guys have.
You never use my real name.
Fuck you, Yolan.
No, go back to Nind.
Oh, and Jack.
Call you Yo for short.
Yo.
Yo.
No.
Yo Johan.
It's JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Rolling against your AC.
Oh!
I don't have gloves on, otherwise it'd be missiles of...
My dice.
I don't know. I grabbed it from next to Erica's thing.
I got my other one that's over there too.
Also, is Jack a male or is he female, or are they female? You have fun with that because your guys won't be able to tell.
So,
Feminine enough for Darlaxle.
Jake, your character is outside, working just outside the ship that he's currently trying to obtain. He's been hanging out with the captain for the past several days and getting to know him. Does that sound about appropriate?
That sounds about right.
So the captain kind of steps off the ship and he goes, son of a bitch, what's your fucking name?
Darlaxle.
Darlet. Hey, Dar.
Darling.
Darling.
For the last time, quit calling me that.
Well, I'm not saying your full name. Listen, we're getting ready to close up the ship for the day. Why don't you head over to the tavern? We'll meet you there in a couple minutes.
Well, I will absolutely do that. I'll make sure to get us a nice spot.
Excellent. Don't cause any trouble before we get there.
Me? Why would I ever cause trouble?
Exactly.
Sea elves are known to cause trouble on the barges.
Now that's just racist.
Doesn't mean it's not true.
I never said that. I'm going to proceed to the tavern. The whole time, my cloak is billowing in the non-existent wind.
Yeah, and it's completely dead here right now. There's no wind coming through. There's a steady bit of rain coming down, but it's coming straight down.
His overly flamboyant hat is keeping him mostly
Oh,
dry.
are we gonna get into a flamboyant off? Let's go. Let's go.
Dance off!
Honey, I got expertise in performance. Let's go.
I don't have expertise, but I'm a rogue. I have proficiency.
He can pretend he has expertise.
Especially after a few drinks.
Deception on if I have because I have expertise in deception.
Just we have a bar in a row. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, we are Miguel and Julio.
Nope, not today. Stars can't do it.
No, both. Both is good.
There's really not that much view distance from the bars right now because of all the rain coming down. It's been coming down for like 2 weeks straight at this point. Rain has not let up. Lots of rain, lots of water. So you're heading down towards the tavern. You're heading to the closest one is the Majestic Chestplate, which you've been here the past couple of nights. You're familiar with Jack and a couple of the other patrons.
Yeah, some of them have lost some money to me for sure.
Absolutely. They've definitely learned to close down the poker table when you walk in. The bartender is fairly certain you're cheating, but can't pin it on you.
Too bad it's not strip poker. It could be made for an interesting game.
I'd still win. Depends on what winning means.
Exactly.
Well, no matter what, I'm always the winner.
So you enter the tavern. You see Jack. You've seen him a couple times. You see him up on stage performing.
Whoring. Hey,
Wait.
he's like whoring.
You see a dwarf sitting off in the corner, and then somewhere nearby there's this gnome kind of conversing with a lot of people, and people are kind of gathered around the gnome. There's a tiger there. Gene Simmons shows up. It's a party.
So I am absolutely not going to reserve a spot for the captain and his buddies. I'm going to walk up straight to the bartender and go, "Well, bartender, I already
The
fucked up.
table's already closed.
Drat. Well, in that case, could I have a stiff drink? A long day of work."
Right. You go out there and work with all that money you have in your pocket.
What's the bartender's name?
I mean, I have to make a standard of living.
Jack's been working here for a few nights. I have to know this.
Saying you were sober enough to remember anything those few nights.
His name is Naf Korgos.
Naf?
Naf.
Naf.
N-A-F.
Naf. Got it.
And he is an orc.
Got it.
It's nothing to laugh at.
He's a little more eloquent than your average orc. He's not all muscle and beat people down. He likes to sit down and have a drink.
So it's like Zev.
No. Zev is an asshole.
He's an
Asshole,
orc.
bartender.
That's racist.
I was just going with asshole, bartender. Kind of goes hand in hand.
But no, he doesn't dress in the finery. He's still okay with dressing like a normal person. He's
Casually.
just not as barbaric as other orcs.
He's
mean he
a
doesn't wear the
civilized
skin?
orc.
Exactly. He doesn't wear their skulls. So he kind of reaches below the counter and he goes, "I suppose you want the good stuff again?"
Oh, absolutely.
All right.
Naf, dear, are you tormenting that poor
2
boy?
silver.
Just take a gold piece. No, Darlax will flick him a gold.
He kind of pockets it, thinks about it, pulls it back out, and kind of like hands it between his fingers.
Do you really not trust me that much to not give real gold?
He ignores you and puts it back in his pocket.
Very well.
I suppose you want your seat at the end of the bar, too?
Oh, that would definitely be a good place.
Is the captain coming in again?
Yeah, at some point. I'm not sure when.
All right. I'll see what I can do about getting them in. We're just about full in here. I'm surprised at how busy we've been lately. So
I
you go
wonder
down to your
why.
position at the end of the bar. Jack is singing. I'm assuming your character is being aloof and brooding like all your other characters.
Fucking drinking.
So,
Aloof
yeah.
and brooding.
I'm not brooding, I'm drinking. It's a difference.
And your character is hanging out.
Hanging
Having
out,
a good
telling
time.
stories.
I'm going to say you've probably been here a couple days too at this point. So the people that you're talking to, they kind of know you. They're getting to the point where they'll joke around with you.
Yeah.
There's a couple elves, sea elves there, a dwarf. I lost the name for the fucking. There's a tiefling. There's an amalgam of people here. It's not just a single race.
Okay.
So probably about 10 minutes after you come in, a messenger comes in through the door and goes up to the bartender and whispers something in his ear. The bartender kind of gives him this look like, wait, really? That's not good. Then the messenger darts back out. The bartender kind of looks around, everybody goes, drinks around the house, and he takes off out the door.
The bartender
took off out the door.
Darlaxel will immediately jump over the bar, land on the other side, and be like, "Don't worry, gentlemen, I've got this for you. Tips appreciated."
Jack will give you a tip.
Jack will give you the tip.
I was just gonna go there.
So the bartender runs out.
Wait, sorry. Praise the sun!
Praise the sun!
Sunlight King's here.
What's up, Sunlight King?
I said like.
Okay, continue.
Couple minutes later, another person comes in, whispers with a couple of the people around Sydney. Whispers with a couple people around you, and they all kind of look at each other, and they also leave. It's at this point you start hearing loud noises outside. Lots of banging. You hear ship's bells, bosun's whistles. Sounds like ships are taking off.
Okay.
And everyone can hear this. No perception checks required.
Okay.
Okay.
We may have a slight problem.
What?
Nerdleabout is posting through the Nerdlepedia channel account. I'm gonna have to fix that, but don't worry about it. Continue.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So people are like, there's
People are leaving. You hear ship's bells and whistles, and you can hear people undoing ropes and throwing off. And
I am suddenly getting a very bad feeling about this. Loot the place and run!
everyone just kind of gives you a strange look,
I'm joking, of course.
and literally everyone else walks outside at this point.
Can I throw a bottle of before everyone walks outside, so he possibly doesn't know where it came from?
Depends. How much did you pay for your booze? Did you buy a bottle or did you buy a pint?
There's gonna be a bottle near me.
Not necessarily.
If it's not a bottle, it's a mug.
You're gonna throw the mug at him? Make me a ranged attack without proficiency.
His general direction. 16.
What's your strength?
21.
That hits.
Say a D4.
Oh, I wasn't trying to hit you, but I did. 3.
You take 8 bludgeoning damage as a mug hurtles across the room and bounces off your head.
I am going to use my uncanny dodge to not take 8 damage, but take 4 with my lowly 24 hit points. You jackass!
24 hit points?
Yes!
63!
Can I try to figure out where this came from?
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you can definitely tell where it came from. It came from the end of the bar down where near the dwarf is sitting by himself.
By myself? Motherfucker.
Yes.
You didn't try to be stealthy about it. You just said as everyone's leaving.
I'm rolling them up.
The idea was there'd be people around. I guess not.
Seriously? You have to be a jackass?
Yes.
No wonder nobody likes you.
You hear an NPC on the way out kind of mutter underneath his breath. He goes, "Yeah, no one likes you either, asshole."
Nobody was talking to you.
Boys. Now, honestly, there's no cause for such a thing.
24 hit points?
Yes!
Fuck up all of your health rolls?
Yes! Fuck you!
All his,
I am pushing you off the boat first chance I get.
all his good rolls went to his staff.
And I'm not wearing armor.
That's right.
Gentlemen, I believe we have a problem going on outside. Now, you can stay here and argue like a couple of cubs, or you can leave, which I am working on.
Give me just a second, and I'm going to grab a few bottles and stick them in my bag. few for the road. Anyway, let's get going.
You also see a lockbox underneath the bar.
Take that, shove it in my bag.
It's clearly strapped to the bar.
I'm gonna take out my daggers and cut it off.
Steel straps.
You need to be more specific when you do
It's
this.
basically bolted to the bar.
I'm gonna pull out my crowbar. I'm taking this with me.
Make a strength check. With advantage because you're using the crowbar.
Awesome.
Xena, use the crowbar.
11.
You kind of wiggle a corner loose. You hear people outside start screaming.
I'm gonna start prying harder.
Make another roll.
Just like, I'm sitting there just watching them from my end of the bar.
There we go. They're both 16. So 16.
16. You manage to pop it loose off the bar, but when you do, the bottom comes off of it.
Oh. Well, that's easy.
There's literally only 3 silver inside.
Oh, fucking take it. I've got 3 silver.
And I forgot to do the Jake thing before we started.
The Jake thing.
Inspiration die.
Oh, I'd have fucking used that. Throw it at him.
Really?
Not really.
Give this one to my wife.
I can crit on 19, by the way.
That's nice.
All
And I reroll
the
ones and
while,
twos.
I have like gotten on my tiger and like, all right, let's go see what's going on.
Oh, Jack has
Yes.
like sassily sashayed out of the bar.
You walk outside of the bar. I take it you follow Jack.
Oh, I was.
She was
like,
gone
I was
before me.
gone before.
Oh,
they
okay.
were.
So you walk out first.
Yeah.
And then
All the
Jack.
ships are taking off.
Okay.
All of them.
Oh, how many are there?
Like 10.
Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I start like seeing if I'm like seeing people that I've been talking to over the past couple days and being like, what's going on? What's going on? Because everyone just left.
Cobweb. Ignore it.
You do see a couple people. They're kind of looking around in a panic and kind of like they're doing the thing like, which way do I go?
Uh-huh.
So I take it you talk to one of them.
Yeah.
So you walk up, assuming you're asking what's going on. He kind of looks down at you and goes, someone stole a gem that makes the barge jump.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Are you now doing the same thing? Like,
So because of how much time I spent with the crowbar, I would eventually come out to see everyone leaving. It's like,
And you do see the ship that you came in on.
oh, those bastards.
Hope you didn't leave anything on the ship.
I had most of my stuff on my person.
And the rest of you can now hear about people talking about how someone stole the gem. The wave is supposed to be coming soon.
It wasn't me.
I am not a thief.
I am not. It's mine. I licked it.
I may have swindled some people, but I'm not going to damn a ship, so it definitely wasn't me this time.
What's your passive perception?
Oh, that's a good
What's
question.
everyone's passive?
How do you do that again?
It is 10
Perception
plus
modifier.
10 plus your perception modifier. I have a 15.
15. Hold on a second.
Nine.
I have an 11.
14.
9.
Is that a minus?
Yes. Jack is very gullible.
Yours was a what?
11.
Even though I've got proficiency in perception.
And Katie's was a
The proficiency then as well.
Jake and Katie,
Oh, I have a 12.
as the last ship is lifting off and up into the sky, you see an orc leaning off the side of it going, "Have fun!" It's Nath.
Oh, that bastard.
Well, damn.
I am not upset about stealing from his establishment. He deserves it. Well, we might want to figure out a way out of here. Now.
And it's at this point the harbor master is coming through, and he goes, back up. Don't worry, we checked the ships. They don't have the gem on them. We asked them to leave. Now we know the gem is on the barge somewhere.
I see where this is going.
Would anyone like to volunteer to help find the gem?
Well, with the
I would. Adventure is great.
What's the pay?
You're worried about pay.
Well,
fucking
you know
die
what?
if you don't find it.
As a one-time offer, your pay will be not dying.
You know what? I can't argue with that.
and everyone else is kind of like looking around, and everyone scatters to their houses.
Oh, crap. I always get wrapped into this stuff. Okay, fine. I will help.
Anyone else?
I'd be glad to help, darling.
I'm still here, aren't I?
How are you going to help? Aren't you a stripper?
Would you like to know?
It is called entertainer. Be respectful.
Thank you, darling.
Are you two like...
Oh, no.
We'll leave tomorrow.
Who are you?
Fucking matter.
Fair point. You helping?
I'm still here.
Normally I would just drink myself silly in a situation like this, but I
Well,
guess...
you stole enough booze from Naft's establishment.
Well, he decided to fuck off, so I guess it's now my establishment.
You know, if it survives the waves.
We'll talk about that. Besides, I'll just sell it the first chance I get. Anyway, where was the last place, I guess, the jump crystal was seen?
Where it should fucking be, I'd assume.
Exactly. It was, I can lead you guys there if you'd like.
I was going to say, it doesn't help us much if we don't know where it was.
So he kind of, leads you guys through the barge. You guys and this is a multi-floor barge. Like, there's multiple decks in this barge. And he leads you down through the barge, down to the bottom deck. The bottom deck is probably about 8 decks down. So you guys are clearly under the ocean at this point. Leads you off to a side room, and you come to this massive steel door. It's probably weighs about 1,200 pounds. It's got 8 huge locks on it, and it's been completely taken out of the wall. Not blasted, not kicked, not torn. It's been pulled from the wall and pushed to the side.
There's a big hole. There's a big fucking crystal style.
Oh dear.
Either someone had a lot of time, and someone very big to move that, or we're dealing with a wizard, spellcaster, whatever. They're all the same to me.
It could be a multitude of people.
Could be an inside job. We need to question everybody,
Someone much
starting with you.
bigger than me.
And we're inside.
I would assume so. I believe that door weighs probably about 30 times what you do.
Almost.
Yeah, this door is like 8 foot tall. It's as perfect. It's like a vault door.
Okay.
It's got one of the big.
Round.
Yep.
So, even though we're about to go inside, I'm presuming to investigate. How big is the jump crystal in general? Like, is it a small thing I could put?
It's about 4 foot across.
4 foot across. Okay. Someone very strong definitely would have had to take it.
Bag of holding.
And now he's leading you guys inside the room, and the contraption that this gem is housed in is huge. It takes up the entire room.
Okay.
The thing that supports it, so what you do is you walk in, there's the big steel contraption, there's a 4 foot wide hole where it sits, and then along the bottom of the hole there's rollers, so you can push the gem in and then slide it back into its spot.
Okay.
So they pulled it out across the rollers and then pulled it out.
Okay.
Well, it's possible that, like he said, it was an inside job where you'd have to know the mechanics of how to get that thing out of there.
Oh, absolutely. Well, at least someone that's familiar with the technology, because...
So you mean a dwarf?
Dwarf, gnome, perhaps a kobold?
You would think someone would recognize if there's a fucking kobold running around here.
We get them through occasionally.
Why? They're not.
I mean, honestly, you're kind of an odd sight down here as well.
Huh.
You don't look like little lizards, and we don't run around wearing other people's skulls like orcs and then hissing at everyone.
Not all kobolds wear skulls.
Yeah, not all
Some of them wear
kobolds.
like shin bones.
I'd say not all.
We don't discriminate against their business.
I mean, not all dwarves are
What's this
drunks,
business
but
hunting goats?
Living, you know.
Humping him?
Now that isn't very kind. You already threw a mug at me for no reason.
They come down, they bring us new technology sometimes. Kobolds are quite intelligent.
What kind of people am I associating with?
Besides, dwarf, they're good cannon fodder if you're in a tight spot.
that's absolutely barbaric.
Well, I mean, technically anybody can be cannon fodder.
But still barbaric. It's ghastly.
Yeah, I mean the sea elves go to battle with the Salawagan all the time.
Hey, not me.
That being said, we did discover some tracks on the floor, and he gestures to him. There's like these two big gouges going across the floor.
Oh, that a wagon.
The deck is wood, by the way.
That a metal.
How many more levels down is it before it's ocean?
Well, there's this one. There's the one. There's the one underneath us, which is where the brig is, and then there's a space underneath that, but it's not very large. It's a bilge.
As long as what's directly beneath us is not water, I think I'm fine.
No. The bottom is steel. We're fine.
Until the wave comes.
Which, by the way, how soon is that?
Oh, hold on a second. He kind of like rummages through his pockets and pulls out a watch, flips it open, and he goes, about 18 hours?
Oh dear.
Well, I mean, we're searching for a needle in a haystack, although the needle is 4 foot across and the haystack is
About a quarter mile across.
quarter mile or so across, and God knows how deep. I don't care to know. But, okay, so...
So the gouge marks in the floor, can I discern like what made them?
Make an investigation check.
I'll help her.
I'm going to stand there and say encouraging words.
And look pretty.
14.
She's helping you, you get advantage.
Yeah, I'm helping. Yay, I'm helping.
20.
20?
Mm-hmm.
It appears to be a sled of some sort
Okay.
with steel runners. So the steel runners gouged into the floor as it was being pulled up.
No. Well, it definitely wasn't someone carrying it. They were
You can
pulling
clearly see where the sled was dragged in. There, it's very, very slight indentation, like a 1/16 of an inch.
it. Okay, so
And
I'm kind of
on the way out, the gouge is about an inch deep.
okay. So I'm kind of like crawling on the floor, like, all right, so let's go this way, and I'm kind of like trying to like follow it as far as I can.
We're just following the gnome.
Sounds good to me.
Well, that makes the most logical sense. She's
Big
actually
enough to fit in the gouge entirely.
I'm just a tiny person with tiny hands.
sounds like a man I once slept with.
I'm going to leave that alone.
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm going to leave that perfectly alone, as I'm sure you have all the stories that you need.
Oh, darling, you don't even know the half of it.
So yeah, that is what Sydney is doing. She's just
You're following the tracks.
following the tracks as far as she possibly can.
Anyone else
Yep,
following?
I'm following her.
No, we're playing follow the fucking gnome.
We're playing follow the gnome. I should mention that your tiger is doing the same thing as you. It's got like it's face down, and it's like you know the cat army crawl.
Yes.
It's doing that across the floor,
Huh.
and its tail is straight up, like a periscope.
Oh, like Tigger.
I have definitely gotten myself with an odd bunch.
I have to say, his stripes are absolutely fabulous.
Aren't they lovely?
Takes you down the corridor, goes left, goes right, goes all the way to what you can safely assume is the outside of the ship, to a steel staircase where the tracks stop.
Now, I'm no expert in tracking, but I assume that they went through this staircase.
Oh, yes, that actually goes down into the brig.
Oh, lovely. See, I have no problem with water, but the deeper we go, the more difficult it is to swim out in any dangerous circumstances.
You're a sea elf, aren't you?
Yes, but I'm not immune to drowning.
I'm sure you don't want to get wet either.
It depends on your meaning, darling.
So apparently they took this and they wrote it down the stairs. I mean that is what I would do if I was stealing this thing and had a sled.
If I was stealing the Declaration of Independence, that's what I would do.
And at this point, the harbor master is just trailing along behind you guys.
Sorry, we are.
Dude, you don't have claws.
Thank God. Stop that.
I'm here.
It's just like, no.
Okay.
Well, dwarf, after you.
Why me?
You're
The
more.
harbor master speaks up from behind. I would safely say it's probably because you have the halberd.
Also because you're a dwarf, and being deeper under the surface, and yeah, that.
That's for ground, not for water.
And that's racist.
I just keep. I'll go down the stairs.
Jack just kind of goes, "Oh, for crying out loud, men!" and walks down the stairs.
As you're going down the stairs, you start losing light. There are no lights down here.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
You have dark vision.
Dark
Gnomes
vision.
have dark vision. Sea elves have dark vision. You all have dark vision.
Cause 5th edition.
You get dark vision. You get dark vision. You get dark
Everybody,
vision.
look under your seats. You all have dark
You
vision.
all have it.
You are the only one to notice a strange substance on the steps.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What?
Somebody spilled juice.
That looks like one of mine.
I'm going to point in the direction of the thing to kind of.
Okay. So everyone now sees that there's the liquid substance that's on the stairs.
Now, either someone is trying to booby trap us, or someone spilled their lubrication. Jax, were you here?
Honey, you would know if I was here. The men would still be talking about it.
But we're the only.
We're down in the brig, darling.
I'm
Have you ever heard of conjugal visits? I mean, honestly. Keeps walking.
I'm going to turn to. I'm going to turn to the gnome. Would you mind inspecting that? I'm sure you have a keener eye than I do for those kind of things. Or we can proceed
I
with
wouldn't
that.
recommend licking that. You don't know where that's.
Grease.
You don't know where that's been.
It's grease.
Oh.
That act like they put in. It's kind of made from
They're basically slip and sliding the sled across now.
It's made from animal fats and things like that.
Oh, this is
Hey, wait, isn't grease flammable?
Yes.
Follow the trail.
I don't think that's a wise idea, dear. We don't know where that's
the
going.
trail of fire just goes roof, all the way down the corridor.
immediately. I'm going to pull out a handkerchief and just kind of put it over my face.
Yeah, it's pitch black smoke coming off the grease.
Dwarf, that was a stupid idea.
We can follow the trail, can't we?
If we could breathe.
I can breathe.
You're so delicate.
What?
The gnome's breathing fine.
Yeah, I'm breathing just fine.
the smoke's going right over the gnome's head. Nothing goes over my head. I would catch it.
goes over my head. I would catch it.
I should mention that the floor of the brig is also wood.
Dwarf, you do know what ships are made out of, right?
Yeah.
Wood.
Put it out as we go.
The harbor master kind of goes, I'll get the wizard, and he turns around and darts off.
Thank you, dear.
We're trying to be
Honest.
speedy about this. No time to fuck around. Let's go.
Oh boy. Is there any way for us to follow it without, being on fire?
Yes.
Okay.
It doesn't take up like the entire corridor. It's 2 tracks.
Yeah, that's what I was. And I only set one of the tracks on fire.
Okay. As long as I will follow after the dwarf, still with the handkerchief over my face.
Okay.
I'll fucking leave down. Just play for the fucking bullet.
Smoke another one, then.
You lit the damn thing. Now let's go. After you.
I like how his name's Blackfire as well.
Honestly.
So you follow the trail through the ship. It kind of like twists through the cells. You notice occasionally that it kind of pools a little bit outside of a couple of the cells.
Take a break.
Huh?
Just stop and take a break.
It stops. It's directly outside of like cell doors, and then they continue going. It goes all the way to the other end of the ship, and the trail of grease ends at a trapdoor.
Well, that's interesting.
How the cell's empty?
How big is
Yes.
Motherfucker. Over in the cells. Pearl yolks.
Well, that's just racist, darling.
No, it's pretty accurate.
Well,
you
Neff was an orc, and you didn't
kinda
see
hear,
him
like,
in a
you hear
cell.
this sound start coming through the jail cell. It's kind of like a.
It's the wizard.
As you almost hit yourself, Splinter.
And it's coming closer to you guys, and as he comes around the corner, it's just this old, wizened-looking guard who's got a peg leg, and that's the sound you were hearing. You hearing and then him dragging his other foot across the ground.
Oh, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
That's not hard at all.
I had one of those last year.
I'm sure you did.
What are you doing in my brig?
We are following a trail of fire.
Who lit my brig on fire?
I immediately point at the dwarf.
Of course it was the dwarf.
We're following the fuckers who stole the jump crystal.
You couldn't just follow the grease.
Nope, apparently.
How I found you. The fire's out, by the way.
What is your name, good sir? Fucking payback, bitch.
Oh my. Well, this is just a gallant
Name's
adventure.
Well, Bralden, do you happen to have seen anyone pass through here? Actually, also, why are all the cells empty?
Holy shit, the cells are empty.
You are such an observant guard. I believe you should get a pay raise.
I've been telling them for years.
Well, you keep telling them. Anyway, who was kept here?
All kinds of people. We had seals. Had a tiefling.
Were there any notable people? Sir? Sir?
No, what? Who are you?
Oh Lord, are we doing this again? Who are in these cells?
Oh, there were a couple orcs, a couple sea elves, tiefling.
Anybody notable?
Well, I mean, they all consider themselves notable.
And most people who think they're notable are a bunch of idiots. But anybody who...
You would know, wouldn't you, son?
What are you saying that for?
Look how you're dressed.
What? Just because an elf can be dressed respectfully means I'm thinking myself all high and mighty.
Yeah.
You, sir, are much more intelligent than you put on. Anyway.
He's got experience.
Yeah, he found out.
Why does everyone keep saying that?
You should see what this peg leg can do.
It's called.
Well, number 2, you're number 2.
Well, anything is in fact a dildo if you are brave enough.
Oh.
What's a dildo?
Does that bring a new meaning to pegging?
Don't worry.
A new meaning to pegging?
Also, your microphone is now away from your face.
Well, that's his fault. He put it on my collar.
And it's
Zip up
Dear.
your jacket.
It'll be too warm.
Deal with it.
lean in. I'll fix it.
You'll just have to suffer, dear.
No.
I mean, I can.
Fuck off.
Fine. I was gonna try to make you feel more less warm.
Going to strip you.
Anyway,
But hey, it goes into the trapdoor.
You don't
we're getting there. But anyone in these cells who, outside of their own rabble, was actually notable, like that you knew very much by name, who you'd warn people that, oh, such a person got out.
Oh, what was his name?
Dickweed?
No. He was a halfling.
Oh boy. Why don't you open the trapdoor and we'll.
Is this guess's fucking uncle or something?
And he's the guard's just sleeping straight upright.
Let's move on. This is clearly going nowhere.
Well, he said it was a halfling.
Oh, that is so descriptive. We've got basically a halfling over
That's a
here.
gnome,
I'm
dear.
not a halfling.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's awake again. Halfling.
It's awake. How rude.
Oh, there was a halfling here.
Name was...
It started with an F.
Phineas?
Phineas? No. Starts with a P.
Philip.
That starts with a P.
Wait, does his name start with a P or an F?
No, it starts with an F. Flintrian!
Oh, hell.
It is fucking Yas's...
No,
Isn't it?
no. This is a character he made. Fucking hell.
Flintrian.
You like to play with knives.
Oh, wonderful.
Would my character know Flintrian?
Make just a flight knowledge check.
Probably got conned by him.
Hey,
Knowledge intelligence.
Andrew.
There is no knowledge check.
That's why I said flat knowledge check. They got rid of knowledge local, alright?
21.
Holy shit, yeah, you know who he is.
Oh.
He's a con man that frequents the area. He's known by probably about 24 different aliases as well.
He's even your mentor.
No, I'm not from here.
Neither is he.
Oh, hell. Flintrian. I swear.
So you know this man?
I should mention you've never met him.
By name, by many names, mostly as competition.
Wait, you a thief too?
Yeah, you can put him on a
No, I'm a respectable, hardworking elf.
Make a deception roll.
Good news! Let me actually do some math here.
Carry the twos.
22.
Alright. Oh, hey, that trail goes in the trap door.
Yes, we have established that. We were just gathering some additional information before leaving because, you know, all the cells are empty.
Alright. Well, it's locked.
That's locked?
Yeah.
Do you have a key?
My predecessor lost it.
And how have you been opening it?
Oh,
And how big is it?
Good question.
Can I just try and open it? Because it might not be locked right now.
Yeah, go for it.
What's
Try to open it.
It's locked.
what's
You had a crowbar before, give it to me.
Okay, that was because it was a very quick pace trying to open it. Let's be a little bit more elegant about this. I'm going to pull out my thieves' tools, and I'm going to pick the lock.
I'll just...
So where does the trapdoor lead? Do you know?
Down the bilge?
Why in the world would they go down there?
So,
They've got a
do
submarine.
you want me to do
Ghastly.
dexterity thieves tools?
Yes.
Okay.
They've got a submarine.
14.
What is... Make an investigation check as well.
Oh, shit. 8.
You don't know who made this fucking lock, but you've never seen one with this many tumblers on it before.
I'm like sweating like from that scene in Airplane.
There are more tumblers in the lock than your picks can hold up at once.
That is not how lockpicking works.
You get what I mean. It's got a double tumbler system, so it has to basically requires a key that has 2.
I hand the dwarf my crowbar. Someone made a very good lock, and this will take all fucking day.
Great. Now, when I'm doing this, I need you to lean on it as well.
I'm not very heavy.
Your waist is a little bit different, son.
And your leg is made out of wood.
Kind of got stuff
I can put stuff in it, and he flips it open. He pulls out a sandwich.
How long has that sandwich been in there?
He closes it and takes a bite of the sandwich.
Okay.
You leaning on it or not?
Sure, I'll give you a push. I'm not actually going to give him a push.
Fucker. That's just a strength throw.
Strength check, yeah.
That's an 18. And I get a bunch with it anyway, because crowbar.
Yep.
The one thing I do want to do.
18.
The strength door does not budge.
The one thing. Hold on. Before we get too far, I do want to make like effort noises with my mouth.
Deception roll.
Deception
Christ.
or performance?
Ooh, you're right. Make a performance.
I get it when it counts. 27.
Yeah, I can't fucking beat that.
He's hoping.
Oh,
He might have a hernia. You kind of feel bad for him.
No, I don't.
God damn it.
I told you, he pretends to work.
He gets away with it.
It's like the making shoveling noises with your mouth while other people are shoveling.
You hear a Baldrin behind you. Roll just locked.
Do you know of a spare key?
No.
Do you know of any other way to get down there?
You go through the bottom of the ship.
Oh, hell.
Looks like you're up.
But there's no entrance. You just have to like blast a hole.
We could just have you chop your way through the deck of the ship. I mean,
There's steel underneath. The village has a steel ceiling.
you're a dwarf. You can handle that, right?
Oh, fire.
Could have fooled me.
Honestly. So you don't know of a spare key or anything?
No.
Who is your predecessor then?
Name's Lorcan.
Where is he?
Buried.
Buried?
He's dead, darling.
Yes, but where do you bury someone on a boat?
Oh, he didn't die down here.
Oh, that works too.
This is all getting very confusing as how your predecessor died, got buried, didn't leave you a key to a boat that never was on land.
He got buried up top.
I am very confused.
Oh, for crying out loud. We'll just have to find another way to get the door open.
You're a bard, don't you
he's
have any
on the ship
spells?
somewhere.
Well, we'll just have to find the key.
Great, another smaller needle in a bigger haystack.
Oh,
Just
quit
If it's any consolation, it's in his room.
How do you know it's in his room if it's lost?
Oh dear.
Where he lost everything.
Oh dear God. Okay, could you please direct us to his room?
Oh yeah, sure. He kind of like, and he's just.
I'm going to whisper to the gnome. He is taking forever.
Should mention that you guys have like 30-foot moves. He's got like a 10.
I've got a 25-foot move.
25-foot move, but she's also on a tiger.
My tiger has more than that.
I think your tiger has like a 40.
Your tiger's got like a 40, yeah.
So yeah, he's just thumping along. You know, I used to be able to do things like this too.
Really now?
Yep.
What, you mean walk?
He stops and he turns around to look at the door.
I glare at the dwarf with like needles in my eyes.
You wanna know how I lost my leg?
How?
Walking?
Really?
No. Lost it in your mother's ass. He keeps walking.
Oh my.
I am liking this man a little bit more each time he opens his mouth.
So he leads you guys
That's what I
up
heard the
out
other
of
night.
out of the brig, back to the floor that you guys just came from.
Okay.
Leads you to a room that's directly next to where the gem is stored. And he goes, all right, now I got this somewhere. And he pulls out this ring of keys, and it's got like 200 keys on
I'm gonna pick the lock.
it. What's your passive sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand? Oh.
Or your thieves' tools?
So thieves' tools would be...
Dexterity.
Dexterity thieves' tools would be a +8.
+8?
Yeah.
You can pick it.
So just like between him doing keys, I just...
Oh, hell, did I forget to lock it again?
It would appear so.
Deception.
Oh dear.
21.
You pick that lock.
No, why would I?
Make another deception.
26.
Okay, glares at everyone else.
Darling, do I look like the type that would pick a lock?
Nah, you got hands that are too soft.
Thank you.
I love having +10 to my deception.
Still carrying.
He beat it the first time.
Yeah, I know. But then you asked the second question.
He can only beat it with a 20. Alright, and he opens the door. It is a disaster. Whoever this dude was, he was a hoarder.
One of your characters?
Oh
A
my.
hoarder? We've all met other one.
Oh my, this is a disaster.
He did warn us.
Yeah, but meaning to clean it out.
For how long? 50 years?
30.
He's been dead that long.
Yeah. Man, I wonder if his dog's.
What? Wait. Wait.
Oh no, Andrew, don't do this to us.
How did they get in there without the wizards?
Well, we might as well start looking.
So
This is going to take forever.
kind of all start in different corners, I guess.
So you go to one corner. The corner that you start in has a desk.
Okay.
The corner that you start in, Jack, has a bed. The corner
Yeah,
that
it
you
would.
start in has what looks or used to be a bathing tub.
Used to be.
Crow.
Please stop that. The corner you start in is a
That's
disaster.
creepy.
It's all trash.
Huh. This is going to be pleasant. I'm going to like pull out my rapier and just kind of like poke through things.
You hear a squeal.
It would seem as though I found something alive or something that's pretending to be alive.
Is his mother?
I have no idea.
A rat scurries across your feet.
Jeez! Ah,
Dear, it's just a rat.
could have been more.
So starts looking through the desk and kind
All
of.
the drawers are unlocked.
Okay.
The entire desk is filled with copper coins, except for one drawer that you can't get into.
Okay. So like, oh, it's the first one. Oh, copper coins. Okay. Next one. Next one.
He didn't believe in banks.
Okay.
Is that so?
Can I get some help? Maybe
Yeah, trade
trying
me.
getting this one open.
You look over here. I'll finish up the
sure.
desk.
So we switch.
The
And
rat scurries across your feet.
I'm like, oh.
Your tiger jumps on it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Justin, dear, go get some food.
Jack is just like rummaging, not even caring.
His bed is a very large sack filled with straw.
Perfect.
You go to lift it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's too heavy for you to lift.
Mm-hmm.
His bed is too heavy for you to lift. His sack full of straw.
Oh, good.
Because it's filled with copper coins.
It is, in fact, filled with copper coins.
Oh dear. He seems to have money stashed everywhere.
The bathtub is full of boots.
Boots?
Boots.
Not the booty. What's under the bathtub?
Under the bathtub?
Or is it sitting to the floor?
No. It's got like the little the fireplace thing that heats up the water. It's got a gas hookup.
Oh, getting banned.
Time to check the boots.
Time to burn the boots.
You're gonna burn the boots.
Oh, gross.
No, you'll melt the key.
What accent was that?
Don't know.
Now,
suddenly posh.
wow, I just started going into
I'm
the
gonna stop
characters.
picking up boots and going like
So,
taking them out.
There's more copper coins in the boots.
Darlaxel.
There's
will.
exactly one in every boot.
So,
I'll just like shake it onto my hand, put it away.
so does the drawer have like a key?
No.
But we didn't have so much money in your world.
Handy,
I'm
trusty crowbar to open the one drawer that's.
It's the sides of it are angled, so if you try to stick a crowbar in and pry on it, it goes.
What do you like?
All the ends of the drawer are beveled, so there's no crack to get the crowbar in.
Okay, I'm going to shove my dagger into the side of it, and then try to pull up on it.
You hear it. You hear something go.
I stop. When
You can hear the wood cracking.
Fuck it, he's dead. I'm gonna keep going.
Darling,
The middle drawer of the desk pops out.
Was that the one that I was trying to?
No, it's the upper right.
Is this like one of those drawers that I can pull out and put aside?
Yes.
I'm gonna pull it out and put it aside, and then I'm actually gonna. So wait, which one was I looking?
You are looking at the upper right one. There's 5 drawers on the desk. There's 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and 1 in the middle.
Okay, so the middle one pops out.
Yes.
I'm trying to get the upper right.
Yes.
I kind of look in the slot where the middle one was and see if there's like anything.
Make an investigation.
16.
Yes, you can see a mechanism at the back that looks like it goes directly over into the drawer.
Huh. This is curious. Are any of you good with machines?
Yeah.
Come here, dwarf, and take a look at this thing I found. I don't know what it does, and I'm afraid to touch it.
Looking at this thing he found.
Trying to figure out how to open the desk. Make an investigation.
I use my smithy tools.
No.
Damn it. Well,
Because we're not
Good
smithing
thing.
it yet.
you're still helping me, right?
Yep.
Good.
I'm faking helping.
Motherfucker.
Can I look over and see him not actually helping?
Make a deception roll.
30.
Roll an insight. I don't think you can actually get that high.
No, I can't. 18.
What was that? 15.
You figure out that there is a mechanism going from every other drawer on the desk to the right drawer.
Oh, I think I've got an idea. I just pull all the other drawers out.
As soon as you pull the last one out, the end right one shoots out. Make me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh my.
18.
You dodge the drawer as it shoots out.
Goodness
Oh,
gracious.
that was a close call. Good thing you're light on your feet.
Yeah,
As light as a dwarf can be.
I can dodge this, and like you could dodge a bug.
Hey, did you find the copper coins he owes me?
How many copper coins does he owe you, darling?
Like 20 gold worth.
Yes, over here in his bed.
Is that like 30 years' pay?
Yeah.
You have been working for 30 years without a single day of pay.
When you put it like that, it seems kind of dumb.
Just a little bit, yeah.
It is kind of dumb.
It's also kind of suiting.
Listen, they feed me. I have a house to stay in. Well, a room.
That's better than most get.
Exactly.
I'm gonna look inside. I'm gonna go find that drawer that fired out and look inside of it.
It's got about 200 keys in it.
Well, we.
I-
It's a keyhole.
He doesn't like dig through it. He just kind of walks up to it, looks down, sees all the keys, looks up. Nope, they can have it. I'll die by the wave.
I take the box of keys and go over to the trapdoor and just sit down and start.
So you're gonna go back to the trapdoor?
Yeah.
Jack digs out all the copper that he can and just from the bed and looks at the guard and goes, Consider yourself with this bed paid in full and then some.
Because basically, you're probably still trying to figure out how to get all the copper coins out of the room.
I do not care. Like, if they ask for my help, I will do exactly what I've been doing.
The door was still in the corner, just go.
Yeah, so my corner was just trash, so I'm like, I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go key it up.
It's the first key you try.
Hey guys!
And it's this weird key that's got two prongs on it, and they're shaped in like each one is shaped in a half moon. So if they were put together, they'd be a perfect circle, but they're separated by a space in between it.
Okay.
And then there's a series of ridges
Little
for the
prongs on it.
Very complicated key.
No joke.
So you put it in, you turn it, and there's a like click, and then the trap door kind of like pops open a little bit.
After giving the poor guard all of the
make me a
copper coins.
Constitution saving throw.
Like this.
11.
You are considered poisoned for the next minute.
I am curious as to what this is going to mean.
It was.
What's protect from poison?
That's a spell that you can cast. Protection from poison.
Have you heard of dwarves resistance? No? Oh, that's a shame.
Not all of us are dwarves. Protection from poison. You touch a creature. If it is poisoned, you neutralize the poison. If more than one poison afflicts the target, you can neutralize one poison that you know is present or neutralize one at random. For the duration, the target has saving throws against being poisoned and has resistance to poison damage. The duration is an hour. So you can just, if you expend a second level spell slot, you can touch yourself and not be poisoned. Maybe.
Does it have a somatic component?
It does.
You are vomiting profusely.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh dear, are you all right?
Oh,
It
she's
is
clearly fine.
Nasty smelling. It smells like Boldrin's leg has been sitting down there in seawater for like the past 50 years.
Probably has.
Wouldn't that actually not smell?
Depends. If there's no if it's
If there's no bacteria down there, there's nothing to
Decay it.
make it decay it, but then it would also not smell.
rats. I said it smells like. I didn't say that was the smell.
Oh yeah, I'm just saying but does that actually smell?
Listen, stop being a technical asshole. What did I just say?
You do this with me every time spells start coming up, and you start bringing physics into D&D. So don't start with me, asshole.
So,
I cast Lesser Restoration on Sydney.
Does lesser restoration get rid of condition?
Yes.
Yes.
Actually,
Yes.
that's primarily what it's used for.
Okay.
It
that's
just
exactly what it is.
You are no longer vomiting.
Great.
Yeah, that. Oh,
I'm now suddenly British. Tut tut.
tut tut.
Your tiger starts eating it.
Starts eating what?
Your vomit.
No, cats don't do that. Only dogs do.
Bullshit, cats don't.
Fucking
Let cat
Sky.
died.
Wait, why did you roll for her creature?
There's no other creatures.
Other than rats.
Is this a magical effect? I mean, I
No, it
can't.
was a random effect. She doesn't perfectly control it. She can telepathically tell it to do something, but if she's not currently telepathically telling it to do something.
That's not how the revised ranger works, actually. She basically controls the creature.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't passively do anything.
It's only what...
It's still an animal. It still passively does things.
It's like a pet.
Yeah.
Just a big pet.
Okay. I'm arguing for the fact that she would be role-playing it and not having you do random effects for it. That is my only complaint.
Okay.
So.
It's still a random animal. It still does random bullshit.
Yeah, it's bound to her. So. But, anyway. Let's move on.
I'm assuming you tell your tiger to stop.
Oh, definitely.
He doesn't get very far.
That is gross.
So, who's going down first?
Baldrin turns around and starts stumping off in the other direction.
I'm going down.
I'm going to put that handkerchief firmly over my nose.
I'm just climbing down.
You're just climbing down. You don't give a shit about poison. Dwarven resilience.
Oh, well.
Oh,
That smelled worse.
This is going to be quite the trip.
So you get to the bottom. There's a pool of grease at the bottom, and the seawater that's like 8 inches deep. The seawater is vile. It's like green sludge vile.
Nice. Corrosive as shit. Corrosive as shit.
It's acid damage. That's what green means in video games.
No, just salt water.
Acid or poison?
Yeah, it could be either. Light green is usually acid.
I was gonna say, acids are usually green, poisons are usually purple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, D&D.
This is D&D.
So you get down to the bottom. The sledge has been abandoned here.
No.
The sled, I guess.
The sledge in the sludge.
The sledge and the sludge. The sled has been abandoned here.
Okay. I'm gonna start to follow down with handkerchief very firmly pressed to my face.
You get to the bottom and you stick your toes in that 8 inches of cold, sea, gross water.
Oh, this is disgusting.
You're the one with C in your fucking name.
This isn't normal water.
It looks fairly normal to me.
Also, swimming is work. Oh, just shut up. Do you dig all the time? I didn't think so.
Diggy diggy hole, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you're the only one that sees it. I might as well just assume that you're the only one that ever sees anything at this point.
I'm an elf.
Team perception. You get down there. The sled's been abandoned, but you can see you know how water when you disturb the silt along the bottom, you can kind of see where people have been walking through it.
Yeah.
That's what you see. It's like this path through the green and it goes directly out into the middle of the bilge.
It would appear as though they went out into the bilge.
You wouldn't say.
Jack has come down.
But we're in the village to start with.
No. You're off to the side.
Aren't we in the village?
Yes.
He's just being a smartass.
He said they went into the village, and I'm like, yeah.
In the middle.
Oh.
You gave you a direction. Don't be an asshole.
The middle of the village. Oh.
Jack would have come down at this point. He just when touching the.
Oh, the gross shit's gonna stick to your fur.
Yeah.
Fun with that.
Why are you stepping in it? You have a ring of water walking.
Oh yeah. See, he's walking along. I don't quite know why you gentlemen are complaining.
It doesn't work if we trip him.
I need to get me one of those.
They're quite handy.
So you go. I'm guessing you go to take a step towards the middle.
I forgot I had.
Is anyone going first? I'm going to wait to see if anyone else is heading there
For
first.
crying out loud. And
I mean, has he pointed out the tracks?
where
Just in
am
the
I
middle.
going?
The middle of the bilge.
So jump.
Fine.
So you start walking on across it.
Yeah.
Who follows?
Then I will follow.
As soon as you take a step away from the ladder, you start sinking deeper.
Oh shit!
So the bottom of the barge is.
I'm going to take a step back. Oh shit! I'm going to have to swim in this.
Well, you are probably the better swimmer, dear, and I'm not getting my fur dirty. Absolutely not. Do you know how difficult it would be to get this color out of this?
I have an idea.
I think so.
Hey, Gareth. Flash off the halberd. Hitting the water.
I don't think disturbing water changes how that works.
Well, no.
No, I'm just trying to
she's trying to
splash water
okay.
onto the cow.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I have an idea. I'm going to. I hate this, but I'm going to start taking off parts of my clothing and shoving them into my bag. Like, I'm going to keep wearing my pants, but just everything else, I'm just starting to take off.
And I'm going to say, as a sea elf, you probably have a waterproof sea bag.
Sexy body.
Oh, I was just going to hand it to her.
Oh.
So I'll close it all up. Handkerchief still around my face.
You see, let me know if it gets deeper than 5 foot, because I'll be fucking dead.
Naked sea elf gets a 10 out of 10.
Oh hell, I can't believe I got myself into this crap. Probably quite literally.
I'm guessing, do you go down?
So
That one looks like one of mine.
so noticing that it is quite deep, I haven't gone in yet. Noticing that it's quite high up on everyone's legs, and plus, Justin can't obviously climb a ladder. I'm trying to I'm talking to Justin okay, so if we go in there, I'd have to ride on your back. You'd have to swim the entire time. It's really gross down there, and you just have to jump in. And we're having a heart to heart here, and kind of like Raja in Aladdin, and Justin's no, it's not no.
Absolutely not. You're not.
No. So, I kind of just ask, hey guys, what you doing? From up there.
Jack walks back and just looks up and goes, "Oh, hello, dear. Well, we found the sled. Pretty boy is getting in the water, and I'm standing on top.
Okay.
We'll let you know if we find it. Apparently, I'm British again. I'm struggling so hard.
Hey, Jax, why don't you carry them?
Dear, I don't think I'm quite that, powerful.
I only ride one pussy, it's okay.
Are you sure, dear?
And And you said it'd be a fucking problem with my name. It's a problem with these people in general.
I rolled a 9 for her.
All right. So you're striking out into the water?
Yep. I never had armor on, so my AC won't change.
How's the water, darling?
I'm assuming, like...
You can feel something swim past you.
You want to?
Oh, shit!
I wouldn't open your mouth if I was you.
No, me neither.
What do you think the handkerchief is for, jackass?
Underwater?
Yeah, you might have to go down.
Yes, I'm going to wear it underwater.
It's going to get
I can't breathe underwater.
It's going to get wet. It's going to get wet.
It's going to get wet and slimy over your face.
Oh, I'm sure that'll smell absolutely delightful. What do you think?
You'd be holding the smell of it.
Even though something swam past me, we're going to keep going. What the
Are
fuck?
you following him?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk after him.
I'm sort of walking, but I'm going like with the halberd, just okay. It's up to about there.
You get about 20 foot out, and it's up to your
Chest.
chest.
I'm guessing I'm moving at like 10 foot movement speed now.
15. It's difficult terrain.
Super difficult terrain. It's cool.
Oh, wait, 10. Yeah, because you only have 25. And you round down, right? Well, 12 and a half. We're not doing diagrams. So 12. You have 12 and a half feet of movement.
Motherfucker. Well, I can still hit things with a glaive. I'm a glaive, a halberd. I'm not Baylor.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep.
You keep swimming to the middle.
I'm
Baylor.
gonna keep following where I think that trail was.
You get out towards the middle, and the water starts getting a little bit clearer.
Actually, I just realized something. Is it supposed to be like this down here?
The bilges are pretty gross.
Bilges are pretty gross.
I actually don't know what bilges are.
The bilge of a ship is typically where, if water seeps into a ship, they always leave a space underneath the ship for the water to drain into, so it's not sloshing around on the decks.
Got it. Okay.
I mean, they can drain it from that area.
They've got pumps that they can
Drain it.
drain it.
Which is why it's pretty gross. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get to that area, and you said continue your description because.
So you're getting towards the middle. The water actually starts getting a little bit clearer. I'm not going to say it's clear. It's like you went from being in swamp water to lake water.
Okay.
So it's not clear, but you can kind of see through it.
Oh hell!
And at this point, you see a light coming down from underneath.
We've got a hole in the bilge. That's what I'm assuming. So I'm gonna.
Why don't you swim down and actually check?
Dunk your head.
Fine.
Like, close enough that if I like stretch with the
No,
halberd, you
I-
can put the handkerchief on the edge of it. No.
So okay.
I
So
had a
I'll,
nice idea.
so I'll dive down and see.
There's not a hole in the bottom of the ship. Well, there's a hole, but it doesn't go through the bottom of the ship. There appears to be an additional room underneath the bilge.
I'm going to swim back up.
So you swim down and you see like this
They
circular
do a
opening.
fucking submarine. and
It's
they
about
walked into
8
the
feet
bottom.
across, and it appears to be magically enhanced so that the water doesn't fall in.
They do. The people who stole it do have a submarine and it's attached to the bottom of this barge. I was fucking right.
Mentally, my brain's like fucking wizards. I'm going to swim back up. It would appear as though they have some form of magical box attached to the ship.
Well,
Does this mean I need to carry the gnome?
if it's down there,
Probably.
we should probably let
No.
somebody know what's going on. Didn't they say they had a wizard on board?
Or we could charge in like idiots and take care of it ourselves.
I'm not getting my fur dirty.
Yes, you are.
Absolutely not.
It's,
Already splashed you.
it is cleaner here.
It's a bilge, darling. I'm not getting my fur dirty.
We can leave him behind.
Oh dear God. It's you and me down there. Oh, I'm going to
I
die.
said we're taking the gnome.
If you can get...
And is the stripper really going to hurt her chances?
It's called a distraction, dwarf.
I'm an
You've already
entity.
taken off all your clothes.
He's just not being paid for it, so he's being dumb about it.
It's because I didn't want to get them dirty.
The same reason why I'm not going down
Okay,
there.
we'll just shave the cat then.
Absolutely
The fur won't get
not.
dirty.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
And stop bitching about it. You can lick yourself later.
How about this? You come down, I will pay for you to go to a bathhouse.
Are you coming with me?
We'll see how it ends.
Is it a happy ending?
Oh, you pay extra for the happy ending.
Let's get the gnome and the cat.
No.
Yeah.
Jump.
Okay. And I go to Justin. I'm like, all right, we're doing this. And the cat's just like, and Justin's like,
I really didn't catch them, by the way.
and so I shoo Justin into the hole.
Do I get to catch Justin? Like just in time?
Who's jumping in first? You or Justin?
Justin.
Hold on a second. I gotta look something up.
You want to try and catch an 800-pound tiger.
Yes. On the end of my leg.
Well, we're not
Tavern.
using the
No.
panther. We're not using the tiger stats. We're using
Panther.
panther.
Panther in a tiger suit.
Really fucked up version. You know, I'm enjoying this much more than the other character that I was thinking about using.
Well, we just bounce off of one another so nicely, darling.
Miracle. Credit card.
No, dear, I only take gold coins.
What is your strength?
20.
20. I did not just do that.
Probably did. What'd you just do?
I closed all my shit. Make me a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm good at these. 20. That 20.
You catch the tiger flawlessly. You catch him like, you know how Lincoln hates to be laid on our back? You catch him just like that. You catch him like
the cradle bag.
yeah.
Woo.
Come here.
And then I like he sets Justin
So-
down.
Yep, just like that.
It's like, why? Please.
And then I
Human.
just tell you, set Justin down and I'll land on his back and
So I put Justin down.
I jump
Like,
down.
I just sort of.
Tiger's gonna catch you. Make me a strength saving throw. Your modifier to that is +2.
You're not using yours. Just use +2. So roll a d20 and add 2.
10.
You break the tiger's spine.
Oh,
You bounce off the tiger.
You bounce off the tiger and land in the water.
that's fine.
I'm guessing you immediately clamber back up onto the tiger.
Oh yeah.
Soaked head to toe.
Yeah, head to toe slime.
Scurries over and prestidigitates her clean.
You were complaining and you've got that.
It's not the same.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
I am full on sticking the halberd under the water and throwing slimy shit at her. It's him.
Can we proceed?
Alright. You guys are going back out into the water?
Yeah, I forgot I took rest.
I assumed I never left.
The tiger is like,
I hate my life.
Does it get over my head?
yes.
Motherfucker. I can't
You're
swim in
scale
place.
mail. Oh, splint.
Well, you just have to hold your breath long enough to get to the hole. You can just like pull a Pirates of the Caribbean and walk along the bottom.
So funny enough, actually, 5th edition removed the restrictions to swimming and armor.
Did they?
Yeah, you can
I'm
actually.
probably just walking along the bottom in my splint and jumping up when I need a breath. Just like, I'll just
Yeah.
like stick the halberd in the bottom and be like,
Yeah. For flavor purposes, that's funnier. But no, the reason they go about that is because they assume that since you are proficient in it, that you are capable of performing all the actions you regularly need to.
Oh hell no! I ain't swimming in full plate.
Fuck no.
I know how to use full plate. I could not swim in it.
And how to use it as well.
Again, simplicity reasons. But yeah.
That's it. You come to the edge of the hole. You're swimming just above it. You're swimming way above it, and you're walking above it.
Yep.
I'm probably the first one down because I'm already.
Yep.
So I just get to the point and I go.
You drop in.
Mm-hmm.
So you drop in.
I've just got the halberd in front of me.
As just before he does that, I'm going to swim up to Jax, grab him by the ankle, and just pull down.
He lets out a very loud cat yowl, holds his breath just in time, and gives him the dirtiest look when he gets under there.
I'm just swimming down, holding your ankle.
So you jump in first.
Yes.
You land.
Yes.
You land with your head down. You look up, look around, and the chanting stops. You are surrounded by goblins.
Hey, fellas.
And they're all staring at you.
Look, I heard you had a cult going on down here, and I thought you'd. Fuck, I might as well get into something like that. So.
Wait, there was chanting?
What? Shut up. What do you say?
Wait, what did you're trying to join them?
All they can hear.
Some time.
All they can hear is
a
blah, blah, blah,
deception
blah, blah.
roll.
All they can hear is blah 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 blah.
I can't hear anything.
As you get closer to the hole, you can see him directly beneath you. But the hole is not wide enough that you can see
The real question is his halberd sticking straight up where if I drop down I'm gonna die?
Oh, actually, you need to take damage. Take 3 points bludgeoning.
Okay. Oh, it was an 18, by the way.
18?
Yep.
Defender wins, right?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Or actually, no. It has to meet or beat. So attacker actually wins. I keep forgetting that because it's always
DCs are weird.
Yeah, you have to meet the DC or beat it. So if it's a DC 13 and he rolls and he gets a 13, then he succeeds.
Okay. So they kind of look at you. They kind of look at each other. And I should mention there's a ring of goblins, and then at the front there are these two larger looking goblins.
And they're holding the crystal?
And they're worshiping the crystal.
Okay.
I am taking Jax and basically doing an underwater swing and throwing
See, I hope you don't
Jax
mind,
into the
but
hole.
I've got a couple other people who are interested.
As you say that, Jack plummets from the water, hits the ground, just.
Yeah, like that thing.
Out of
You have got to
curiosity,
be kidding me.
is she following?
Wait, so it's hold on, let me just get a quick layout in my head. It's all the gross bilge water, and then you said there's under the water.
Yeah, there's a hole about 8 foot around, and it's got it's a magical surface that's preventing the water from falling.
Okay, and that's where we are.
Yes.
Okay, I just wanted to
So you landed next to Drac.
on all fours, that was absolutely disgusting, and you should give a lady.
How are you?
warning.
Are you having Justin dive?
Yeah.
Or joining a cult.
Yeah,
Are you waiting for him
But
to go in,
joining
or are
a
you going in
what?
after Jack?
We're joining a cult.
I thought they were going in at the same time because you were throwing her in.
Oh
you
yeah,
were
so I
going
threw her in. What I was going to do immediately after that was turn around and see where you were, because if you needed help, I was going to come up and swim and
Oh
help.
no, I was.
Ow.
No, I'm behind.
Yeah, when
I had
you
to
land,
talk.
they're pretty much
Okay.
Had to give a pep talk
we're
to
joining a cult
Justin.
shop.
Okay. So if I see her falling behind, what I'm going to do, having noticed them both gone in, I'm going to try to grab the edge of this magical barrier as kind of like a lip, and then I'm going to swing in.
So you're basically trying to acrobatic your way in.
More
I
or
think
less.
he's
Yeah.
trying to avoid fall damage.
Make me an acrobatics check.
I should have tried that.
You got fucking thrown in.
Yeah, you. Oh my god.
But I'm a cat.
So,
I don't
inspiration.
expertise, and
As each person goes in, I'm like crouching down next to them.
That's really good that I did that, because that makes that a 26.
What's your character's name again?
Darlaxel.
Dar does a sick backflip on the way in.
You know, and when he lands,
And gets the 3-point hero landing.
when he lands, I'm just gonna lean up in front of him, Shut up, we're joining a cult.
I stand up, I put my arms in the air, just kind of like a display of, that was epic.
Yep.
3 of the goblins hold up scorecards with 10s on them.
Finger guns.
And they're not drawn very well. It's just like this like weird crooked 1 with a 0. And it's backward, like they're holding their signs upside down.
Fantastic.
Just gonna roll with it. I have gotten myself into weirder situations.
So we're all down here now.
And then you jump in immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Your cat's gonna take dodge. 2 points bludgeoning. Your cat only has 13 hit points max, so your cat is down to 11 hit points.
Okay.
Doesn't the Beastmaster cat level up in terms of hit points each time the Beastmaster does?
Jake knows more about that than I do.
They do, as far as I'm aware.
That's gonna be...
Like, that was something they did to increase the survivability of the Beastmaster's beast.
Because otherwise
Maybe can I have a
they are
sword?
fucked.
Yeah. They're not.
Give me a
good,
second
so
to
if
look
you
at
like
it.
them, you can have lots of them.
So yeah, did I manage to convince the goblins that we're here to join the cult?
They're still confused why more people keep dropping in. As a matter of fact, after the cat drops in, they kind of look back up to see if anyone else is coming.
That should be everyone by now.
Yes, each level after third, your animal companion gains additional hit die and increases its hit points accordingly.
It gains another hit die?
For each level after third. So 2 more hit die added to that. So usually the monster stats will list the hit dice they use.
I'm looking at it.
The way I've always done for swiftness is just the average.
So you had 22 hit points for your cat, and it's got 20 now.
When it comes to stats, they do also gain the ability score improvement.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason why I statted hers using the
UA Beastmaster.
the UA Beastmaster rather than standard.
Then who's the head Hala, or head Hala, head Fala, whatever we need to talk to about joining this cult officially and all that sort of stuff.
The 2 hobgoblins raise their hands, and they have another one of the goblins talking to them, and they're kind of holding a hand up to stop you from talking for a second. They keep talking. Hobgoblins look at you, and they turn around and they start rummaging through a chest. They kind of do one of these motions with a bunch of claw, and they stand up. And you guys are all standing in the center of the room.
Yeah.
They stand up. And the first one kind of comes up and drapes a cloak over your shoulders. And then comes up to the cat and drapes another cloak over her shoulders and then gives him a towel.
Thank you, dear. It starts to dry
off. And then the other hobgoblin comes around and puts a cloak over Darlaxle's shoulders and then puts a cloak over Sydney's shoulders. And
is there one for the cat? Can there be one for Justin?
Justin's the mount.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Oh, come on, that'd be fun.
And then the hobgoblins come back to the center of the room, and they point at the gem, and then they bow to it, and then they look at you all expectantly.
Yep.
Bow.
Yeah.
This is taking a turn you didn't expect.
So yeah, after you guys all bow, the gathering kind of breaks up. A couple of the goblins come up and they kind of reach up to shake your hands.
I will gladly shake every goblin's hand.
So, any hands are actually understand me fully and can talk back?
The one goblin goes, "Hi."
How exactly are you expecting to survive after, the giant wave? Or are you not expecting to survive? Is that part of the plan here?
Hi.
You're amazing.
One of the hobgoblins kind of goes, the gem saves us.
Yeah, it does that normally.
Yeah.
You don't know how it does that normally?
Magic.
Yeah, there's magic involved, but there's also pipes and shit involved in the place where you took it from in the first place.
We have pipes.
I don't think that quite works the same way.
We have pipes, and one of the hobgoblins runs over to the chest and pulls out this big piece of copper piping.
Aww.
Is that actually the same type of piping?
It is the same type of piping.
I don't think we've got enough room to build another system for that all the way down here.
Also, within 18 hours.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I meant by time.
So I kind of...
You see, I love the thought of that. And I'm sure I can talk to some people, hopefully with these people as well, to convince some people to put the thing down here. But for now, we should probably move it back up there so we don't die. Look, do you know what I am?
Hey, shh. Dwarf. Come here. Come here. I'm going to whisper. Just give us.
Hobgoblin still has the pipe over its head.
You have
That's a lovely pipe, dear. You might want to put that back so your arms don't get tired.
Then puts it back in the chest.
Give me just a moment to speak to my dwarven companion. We should probably find another way to convince them to get it up there. We might be able to fool
The
them.
magic works better closer to the surface.
I like that idea. You know, dwarf, you've got a good head on those shoulders.
Wait, what did you say?
The magic works better close to the surface.
My dwarf companion was a little bit confused, and yes, we understand that you don't want to return it. It's perfectly logical. But the one issue is that down here, the magic just doesn't quite work as well. In fact, even within the ship where it was a horrible place for it to be.
You're gonna take it high.
Huh?
You're gonna take it high, shut up.
You know, what we need to do is we need to bring it to the surface.
Shit.
We need to get it some air.
Holds her finger up. Hobgoblins turn around and start talking to the goblins. And they kind of look at CL.
Wait, no persuasion check?
We're friends. Shut up.
They start talking to each other. They trust you.
Okay.
We're
Start talking
in
to
the
each other.
club.
They look at you again. And like all the goblins in the room gather around the gem.
No, you see, listen. There's a difference between fresh air and lung air.
Okay, so let me explain. First off, I am one of these engineers that works with this kind of stuff.
Now make a persuasion check.
You see, that's better if I say that line. I'm a dwarf.
You suck at talking. Oh my god, this is bad.
What did you get?
13.
Here, fucking take it.
23.
Give that back to him.
Wait, really?
I'm giving him another inspiration die for this whole scenario.
This is fucking ridiculous.
And they're... You work on?
Yes, I work on them regularly.
You build us machine.
Yes,
We
however,
have pipes, and I hand you the pipe.
I do not normally handle the actual heavy lifting, if you understand, but I'm very in tune with the inner workings of it, if you understand my drift.
But you know what? I've got a great idea. How about we move the clubhouse for this whole cult thing to a different room
No.
where it works? Why not? What's the bad idea with that?
They know like.
You see, but I like you, and they like me.
So
I can take
Deception
like
roll.
Maybe it would have been better if I said they liked me.
and this is where it all falls apart, or at least just for him.
With a fucking 20.
Jesus Christ. What? The CF with Woodleg.
Yeah?
Mean.
Yeah, we don't like it either.
We'll kill him.
Oh, don't worry, he's slow. Also, if you really want to...
He has boom wand.
Boom wand.
A gun.
Oh, yes. Well, if you just take out his peg leg, he can't really chase you.
Yeah, you know what?
Now,
Throw him off the edge.
I say we lock him in that room.
Bring us peg leg. We bring Gem back.
Okay.
you know what? That is a completely reasonable reasonable deal. How do we actually get out?
Oh, stand under, and he's gesturing to like the hole in the ceiling.
Okay, I'm going to move myself underneath of it.
And the Hoblin's going to reach out, touch you, and you get propulsed back up into the water.
This is not a good sensation for me. It's just,
You know what? That's pretty clever. Don't me.
Touches you, you fly back up into the water.
Yeah, I'll go.
Touches you, and you...
Puts the ring back
I may
on.
as well.
Huh?
I may as well.
Touches you, and you go back up. You didn't touch your cat.
Oh.
If you look down, you can see the hobgoblin asking Justin.
Use your mental link, quick.
Just get him to stand up and go like,
Say yes. Say yes. Say shake your head. Yes. Yes.
He reaches out and
yes.
boops the tiger. Goes, shoo.
oh,
I'm guessing you all swim back up to the surface.
Yeah.
Ring of water walking, I have to double check, but I think you actually, if you're under the water, you can't just like flop back up on top of it.
Yeah.
you basically have to like climb back on top of the
Yeah.
surface. You know, Dwarf, I have to admit, this is unexpected. I expected you to go down there and just slaughter the lot of them.
that says that you expected there to be a cult of goblins and hobgoblins down there.
I expected him to slaughter a whole lot of them.
You don't know this character, motherfucker. He's full of surprises.
I will say, you have gained a bit more of my respect by taking the more devious route.
Fuck, I'm on that.
It's okay, you'll lose it soon enough.
Good.
So you're swimming back, going up the ladder.
We're time to find Pegleg.
So, hey, you know what? I can make you a better Pegleg.
Well, what my companion means is, we need to borrow your Pegleg for a time, and we
No.
Now,
Does he have his gun on him?
Not that you see.
How about this, darling? I'll give you 100 gold for the leg.
I mean, I'd take it if my leg wasn't literally attached to it.
I mean, we can fix that.
I can fix you.
Oh, people have tried.
Wish they succeeded.
Can we just kill him?
No, I don't want to kill the old
I
guy.
just want to kill him.
I'm fine.
So the issue is that just the leg doesn't, like, it's like...
Yeah, grew into it.
But he used it. There was a sandwich in it, and he got the
Hey,
sandwich.
I got
Oh yeah, there's a
idea.
compartment in it.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
make a replica leg.
Oh, that is an even better idea. I don't know how to work wood.
I do.
There's probably something in
Outlander
his...
gets a set of artisans' tools.
And you took
the
woodworkers'
proficiency.
tools?
I got fucking smithing and woodworking. So I can make myself new halberds.
Well, we could probably find some extra wood lying around in his predecessors.
I pull out a crowbar. Well, where do we start?
Oh, there's wood everywhere.
Hand it to the dwarf.
It's like, let's get a suitable chunk of wood.
Wait, so did they want his leg or
What's this
him?
peg leg?
They wanted his peg leg.
Okay.
Like, you know, you'll take someone's head to prove they're dead, they want the peg leg's peg leg.
Okay.
This is just kidding.
So
Okay.
you pull up some planking, you know enough that you can glue it together and then sand it back down, and you know how to make a peg leg.
And a
Like,
don't
trying to make
forget
it
that...
look like
As a
a
matter of
replica
fact, making your woodworker's tools with
Intelligence?
intelligence.
Intelligence? Okay. Whoa. Whoa, I need to. That was a 3.
Use that inspiration die. I'm gonna give him an inspiration.
No, and the blue one.
Oh, yeah.
Not bardic inspiration.
I mean,
That's better.
you could have given him bardic inspiration too.
18.
18. You make a near replica of the peg leg.
Alright, now let's give it a little bit of battle damage.
Oh, I was actually just... Carry on. I was about to suggest that, but you are far ahead of me.
Right. Get your tiger to bite it.
Okay.
Is that really necessary? Does his peg leg even have battle damage on it?
Well, after we've taken it from him forcibly.
There.
The goblins do think that we're on their side, and They probably
This guy
would.
isn't. Oh,
I'd rather feel
You're gonna need
absolutely.
to hide for a little bit.
Why?
So that you don't scare some friends of ours away.
Why are you bringing friends to the brig?
It's,
It's a party.
friends in the sense of we're getting them to do what we want.
Did you find Flintrian?
No.
No.
Shit.
What?
That was my job.
He's a crafty bastard. Don't worry about it.
Turns out the hobgoblin knows Flintrian.
Anyway, if we are done here, let's get back and...
Sorry. Hide.
I actually have an idea.
I'll go crawl on my bed.
Yeah, that works.
I mean, it looks like you're overdue for a break anyway, darling.
I don't think there's anyone left to guard.
So he goes into his bed, and rather than like actually laying down on top of his bed, he opens up his similar sack of straw and climbs in.
Honestly, we really need to get you poor lads an actual bed.
So,
Let's deliver.
so before we go there, we do have to discuss a minor problem with our idea.
Yes.
Once we get it to the surface,
Go too high.
no. How do we get it off of theirs back onto the ship by convincing them that and with backup, hopefully?
We get into the room where it needs to be hooked up. We convince them that that's the proper setup for magical worship of this artifact in its greatness.
So we might run into the slight problem of the goblins not liking that because of other people around, and no likey, whatever goblins say to hating other people.
As a dwarf, would I actually know anything about the crystal? And potentially, like,
What
limited
family?
maintenance.
What family are you from?
Is it the Blackfires?
One of those again?
Huh?
Why?
I didn't know if you actually had a clan set up, so I just made
I do.
one.
I do.
Oh, okay. Are the Blackfires actually in that?
There's a black something, I think.
Black Spears. Which is Baylor's. We can always make it Black Spear.
Because the different clans have different
Yeah.
specialties.
Because, like, you know what would be a great idea if we trained these goblins to maintain the crystal?
So, Rose, that is up to Andrew if he wants to go forward with 100 bits for disadvantage for tonight. The cheer rewards.
Sure.
Yeah, sorry for
That means she's been watching adverts this entire time.
sorry for the delay on that.
I have an issue here.
We've got plenty of issues. I've just been sitting here eating.
Okay. What did your character have grown up in a family that worked on ships?
That was the idea. Yeah.
Okay. So sure, you'd have a minor knowledge of it.
Minor knowledge that I'm going to impart is how to maintain, to some degree, this crystal thing to make the goblins seem important, so we can convince people in charge of this place to just keep them. Then they'll like the goblins will like them, the goblins can stay there, ta-da-ta-da-ta-da.
We are talking about integrating two different societies into one.
Yeah.
Oh dear God, this is a diplomatic matter that normally I try to avoid.
Yeah.
Jax, dear,
Yes.
could you and, I forgot your name again. Could you two possibly go and speak with some members of the crew that maintain the crystal and
We
try to
probably want to talk to the ship's captain.
and convince them about letting goblins stay?
I can
They're
see,
already staying.
I mean, I can see what I can do, but I'm not going to make any promises. But I will do what I can.
Well, we're going off the assumption that you succeed at this and convince the goblins to join the ship. This just sounds fucking ridiculous.
Well, dear, you know what they say about assumptions. You could make an ass out of yourself.
Guess what?
I've got disadvantage.
No, I do.
It's gonna happen to me next.
And Jack would look at Sydney and be like, "Are you coming with me, dear?
Yes, indeedy.
At least it keeps us out of that awful water.
Oh, for sure.
You boys have fun with that. Us ladies are going to go talk."
So I think I know why Rose gave me disadvantage. This is the first time I've been a player.
True.
I'll be nice to Cat for the night.
Well, while you boys
That's
are
the
talking
first.
with the goblins in the ick, I'm going to go to the bathroom.
Shit, I think my next roll is going to be with persuasion against goblins.
And you know, I used
Fine,
that second
deception.
inspiration already.
I give Darling bardic inspiration before I leave.
Is 10 minutes going to be enough to get down there?
Get down there, yeah.
Shit, okay.
I'm cutting it close.
Well, let's hurry.
So you guys go back down to the trapdoor, into the water, drop into the room. I'm guessing you probably want to make a flashy entrance again.
Absolutely.
Make an acrobatics.
Oh, hey, look!
Hey, look.
Wait, hold on. Actually, Jake, it's because I want you. Oh, okay. Never mind. Flashy entrance. What did I need?
Acrobatics. Are you doing anything, or are you just taking my
shit.
D6?
Okay, disadvantage on acrobatics for a flashy
So-
entrance.
I've got a second halberd.
Okay.
Can I just stick them both down? Use them like stilts and I sort of slide down the halberds?
Are your halberds 15 feet long?
Oh my.
And for long.
Okay. So I use the bardic
Then I'm
inspiration.
going to fall for a bit and
For
stilt it and slide.
So that puts me at exactly 20. I rolled a 6 for disadvantage. The other one was a 20. Bardic Inspiration gave me 6. And then I have a +8 to acrobatics.
You nail a perfect landing.
Again, you fuck.
So I
You get 2 10s and a 9.5 this time, and then the goblin that gave you the 9.5 gets beat to piss by his buddies, and then he holds up a 10.
Well, what can I expect?
Make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw? I'm good at these. I've said that I'm going to fucking fail.
I know, Rose. I'm sorry. This character is way too good at things. This whole time I've been
Yeah, you're fine.
This whole time I've been shirtless.
Yes, you have.
So yeah, jumped, like I had the halberds out, I jumped, put them down in front of me, landed, and just slid down those.
He's dual wielding halberds right now.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay, and this is a good point. Take a 2-minute break while I do this.
Oh my.
weak.
That's so vulgar.
I only just now got tired.
Only just now?
Yeah,
Well, that's actually surprising. It's 11:34.
I know.
So yeah, we're making friends with the goblins instead of killing them. Which, now think about it. How the fuck would we have gotten out if we killed them?
I think that was the point.
No idea. I'm sorry, Rose. Don't worry, I'm going to get into deeper shit, I'm sure. I have literally talked myself into a situation that if I don't do well the rest.
To be fair, I talked to us to do it.
You started it. I continued it.
I made the save barely to convince them that I'm here to join the cult boys.
I should have told him that other creatures like cute fuzzy things.
Like handcuffs.
Oh, now don't be crude. That's not where I was going with that.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm fucking denying it, Jack. That's exactly where you're going with this, because that's where you always go with this.
Oh, absolutely not. That's completely vulgar and uncalled for.
I'm kind of hungry.
Okay, you're hungry? Do you like Reese's? Because
I
Katie
am.
left a fucking ton of them here.
No, because I don't like chocolate.
I'm overly stuffed.
What?
Your meatballs are amazing.
Are there any left?
Yes.
I haven't actually eaten a bowl yet.
I've had a little bit.
I need some meaty balls.
I am super full. Oh, darling. Which,
Not that meaty.
excuse you.
Pardon? Who do you think you are, lady?
Am I a lady? Am I a lady? You'll never know unless you really take a closer look.
I already showed you what this peg leg can do.
No. That is fucking disgusting. By the way, Nin, did you turn off your microphone? Good.
That'd be hilarious.
I almost
I am
forgot.
super
I was
full, but I
unzipping my
really
jacket when I
want
went, Mike.
I'm super full, but I want banana bread.
Oh, there's also banana bread, that's right.
I shouldn't
I'll banana
be
your
eating more
bread.
because I'm like
I don't have bread.
bursting at the seams.
I know, that's why I'm not eating anything. I'm like, I
I
can't.
am not bursting at the
I'll put
seams.
my banana in your buns.
There's no forks.
Oh, sorry.
Here, I will turn this off for you.
Thank.
Rose said she's mad now.
I'm aware. It's because I did well because I'm a rogue. I'm a rogue, I did something fancy, and
This point forward is all improv.
I figured because we just took whatever you had in mind and just fucking dove off the rails. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Rose, dexterity is my highest skill.
And he's got expertise.
No, I don't, actually.
Oh, you don't?
I have expertise in deception and persuasion.
Oh, that's right.
I'm not normally that kind of rogue. But I'm a rogue, so I'm proficient in like half my skills.
No, I was really hoping we have some Nutella for you to put on that banana bread. That might be good.
Butter's good.
Mm-hmm.
But Nutella.
Meh. Meh.
If my boyfriend wouldn't be mad at me for it, I would just get more bits to make you suffer.
Remember, Erica, you're telling the leader or whatever that we found some dedicated workers that will even worship the crystal they work on.
I speak in Elven to you. Do you speak Elven?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Did you take that as your one extra language?
Yes.
Is it because it's the most common language in my world besides common?
I turned to one of the goblins and asked them if they speak Elven. In Elven.
Hi.
He's a multilinguist.
It is the same goblin.
In Elven, I say, do you understand me?
Hi.
What is that crystal in Elven?
Hi.
He doesn't understand Elven.
He's saying hi in Elven.
Oh, he's saying hi in Elven.
Yeah.
Oh. And
And he said hi in common earlier.
Oh.
I'll say something in Dwarvish, just like, how about
He
this?
says hi in Dwarven.
I fucking like him.
I didn't understand the fucking word you two said.
You can guess what he said.
Let me help you with that. Hi.
So we are back. And we have the peg leg.
The hobgoblins kind of like take the
Like,
peg
I
leg.
made sure to get it a bit slimy as we came down as well.
They take the peg leg. Look at it. You. Look at it. And they shatter it on the floor. Kind of throw it over their shoulders. Well, where take Jem?
Right. Oh, you don't follow me with that.
Okay, and they kind of like wiggle the gem down the stairs it's on and into the middle of the room. Climb on Gem?
Sure.
Climb on Gem?
I'll hop aboard.
He touches the gem and it goes shoop!
Just like sit there and be like, right. Wait, is it going to come straight back down? Back through the hole? They didn't think this through.
Ah!
No, a bunch of goblins get sent up after it and they kind of like push it over to the side and then they roll it slowly up the slope.
I'm imagining we've gotten off at this point.
Okay, so let's get it back to that room. And so here's the thing. The reason why we need to bring it back to the room is so I can teach all of you how this machine works. But we need the crystal to be in it in order for you to understand how it all...
Then we build on surface.
For now, yes.
Yes. Oh. Yes.
Make a deception.
Am I helping him?
You standing behind him and nodding your head does not constitute helping him.
Oh man, 30.
My beard is very
30?
charismatic.
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
They can't even...
So my beard is very charismatic.
Okay.
I feel bad for deceiving these goblins.
So this is great.
I feel bad.
Darlaxle has no morals towards deceiving
Jack-
people.
They get it to the bottom of the ladder. They touch the gem again, and it pops up into the room. And then there, a goblin that had gone up the ladder beforehand grabs it and kind of like shoves it to the side.
And then they bring the sled back up.
Yeah, and then they bring the sled back up. They put it on the sled. They start hobbling it through, and they get it to the stairs. And then they get kind of like start.
Imagine
scratching.
like I'm helping and I'm like pulling it.
Do we
through.
want to pause here to give them a chance to?
So I'm guessing you guys are going to go search out the guy that kind of hired you
Yeah.
to go find the gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you guys, he's easy to find. He's in the harbor master's office. There's tons of people panicking. There's fires. Wilhelm is screaming.
So, sir,
Did you find the gem?
yes, we did. There's one small thing.
My clock stopped.
Oh, okay.
It's in like 2 hours.
Oh, okay. So, like, we may need to house some goblins.
Where did you find goblins?
They were in the bilge of the ship.
Where were you in the bilge?
That's where the tracks for they look.
It's a long story. But they worship it.
They
So
worship it as something that'll save us from the wave, but they don't understand how the magic works.
So in order for us to get it back, they're gonna let us have it back, but they want to be around it. So
you want us just to let goblins run around?
they're really nice actually.
They're goblins.
But you're still wearing the cultist clothes.
Yeah. So and then I'm looking down. I'm looking down as I'm like trying to explain, and I realize that I have this cloak on. So we're in a cult now.
You joined a cult? With goblins
Sydney.
in the bilge.
That's look, we have the crystal back. The boys are working
Can we get
on
rid of the
it.
goblins afterwards?
They're so sweet,
They're goblins.
but they're nice.
All right, here, let me put it this way, dear. Everybody's in a panic.
I will suck your dick if you let me. Every
I'm
other
almost
Thursday.
tempted to go that route.
Every other Thursday, I'll pencil you in for a nice
Had a
dick
theory about
sucking.
before. That should be interesting.
I am so tempted, you don't even know.
One
Look,
good sucking.
dear,
Hey.
currently the whole harbor is in a state of panic. I don't think right now would be the time to be arguing about goblins.
That's what I said. We kill them afterwards. Yeah, go ahead. Bring the gem up. It's fine.
Let's not kill the goblins, considering I hate to break my word to somebody after promising that they would not be
They're
harmed.
goblins. They're thieves. They're a nuisance. They're a pestilence. They're rodents.
I'll suck your
And
dick
you
if you
like-
let them stay.
Make a charisma check.
Wait, what? Is this to persuade him?
I guess it would be persuasion.
I don't have my inspiration die anymore.
What did you roll?
6.
Plus your performance
Oh,
modifier.
yeah.
Or plus your persuasion.
Oh, I have expertise in...
Persuasion.
Oh.
Can it be
No,
performance?
it's
Because she has
6. I rolled a 2.
Oh,
You have a high charisma. Oh, you rolled a 2?
I rolled a 2.
You can have mine.
Well, good news, you still beat him.
Oh, okay,
perfect.
never mind.
Rolled a 3, and he's only got a +2. What do you want from me?
NPC
Nothing more.
I'll show you why I was the best entertainer at Naf's bar.
All right. Goblins can stay.
You didn't even say that we're going to train them to maintain the crystal.
You guys didn't tell us this.
Yes, we did.
Oh. The goblins are also going to be trained to help you guys maintain the crystal. So if you look at it this
Free
way,
labor? Why didn't you say that in the first place?
Now you've
sex,
got a second
sex with a harbor man sounded so much more fun.
I mean, now you're just like you're piling it on. You've got him eating
Yeah.
a palm of your hand,
Paw?
paw of your hand.
Toe beans?
Tokens of your paw.
Eating out of the toe beans.
From what the cheese.
Bean jelly.
Cheese.
Oh.
Bean cheese.
By this time, Jack has also prestidigitated all the gunk off of him, so he looks that much more attractive.
It's probably well gunk on him soon enough.
What?
Jake had to think
But
about
no,
this.
I was still stuck on the whole campaign and the builds, and I was not that far.
So
are you guys
once-
heading back down?
Yeah,
Yep.
we're gonna help do whatever now.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys head back down there. You kind of like meet in the middle, like right outside the door. By the way, no one asked the goblins anything about the fact that the door has just been removed, like frame and all.
I'm going to ask that because Jack is extremely curious. He would turn to the goblins and be like, "So, how did you gentlemen remove the door?
No bolts.
No bolts?
There were no bolts. We just pulled.
Oh, it wasn't. Why were there no bolts? We'll have to talk to
Did
somebody. about
you remove the bolts?
Look, see, there's no hole for bolts, and they show you, and there's actually no holes for the bolts.
So it's just a leaning door.
Yeah, it was just the door was so heavy that
Oh, they didn't expect anyone to move it, and
Yeah.
then a horde of goblins came around and was just like.
That was quite intelligent of you, gentlemen. I applaud you.
the hobgoblin blushes.
Oh.
Turns blue.
Anyway, we had the harbor master has allowed for you gentlemen to stay and worship the crystal.
And maintain it and make sure it
What
works.
about peg leg?
Peggley doesn't have a leg.
He has to listen to the harbor master.
Oh, okay.
Or else he'll lose his job.
And they
his
kind of
upper
like
leg.
start shoving the gem back in the room. And then they spend like 20 minutes trying to like get the gem in the machine right because it only goes in one way, and they keep trying to like put it in upside down.
Can I help
or-
them?
Can I fake helping him?
I'm legitimately helping them.
You can help them after you finally help them. They get it in there right. They think you're a fucking genius.
Well, here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to make it seem like I was the main contributor of this, while he's actually providing the help.
Make a deception.
Listen, fucker.
This is what my character does. He's a con man.
Do you actually know what you're talking about?
Nope. This is a 25.
Roll insight.
Can I beat a 25? I'd need to roll a 20, wouldn't I?
What's your wisdom modifier?
1.
I don't.
Have proficiency in insight?
Nope.
Then no, you couldn't beat it.
I just
You
think.
are even convinced he helped more than he did.
I love this character so goddamn much. I have a plus 10 to deception.
They get it back in, they push it back in, and then one of the hobgoblins touches it, and it kind of like launches itself to the back of the machine. And they kind of like turn around and they look at your character, Jake, and they go, "How turn on?"
Yeah, I'll turn on.
I am going to deceive my way through this.
Delegate to me.
I am going to start pressing some switches, but every time it's the wrong one, all I'm going to say is, I'm just prepping the machine.
Can I notice this? Because fucking hell.
Make a deception.
25!
Can I just pull the right fucking lever?
Yeah. Their attention has shifted from you to him.
See, I was prepping the machine.
I just pulled the right lever.
Honestly.
A big door slams shut. And then you hear the machine whir. And then the harbor master bursts through the door. Hit the button! Hit the button! And then you can all feel like the ship kind of like shift underneath you, and then you're rising up into the air. Do you guys stay down here?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, talking to the goblins, still gonna have Master be like, you work for this guy now? These guys, I love the crystal. They'll protect it, they'll worship it, they'll do everything.
Okay.
I'm going to pretend to delegate to someone else who actually does know what they're doing, because this is my out. This is how I get out of this con.
There's no one in the area that knows what they're doing that he's not already talking to.
Okay, then basically I con them off to him, like, he will take care of you. He also has an understanding of the machine.
Okay, and then you just vamoose.
I mean, no. Oh yeah, because our payment was not dying.
So, given we actually succeeded, is there a payment?
I mean, I guess we can pay you.
That would be lovely.
I'm fine with not being paid. I'm just happy we're not all dead.
Well,
You're gonna fuck a hot on that one.
I have a cousin. He could probably get you guys a ship if you wanted it.
A ship, you say?
Yeah. It could probably give you a. Oh, I gotta pull my own fucking airship
I
stuff.
have a cousin. He could probably suck your dick for it.
Yeah.
It'll be a bigger ship if you can
Hey,
jack over
you
there.
guys don't know about the sex deal. Only she does.
You
I could
sure?
probably get you a sloop.
Well, it's a start.
You know they're worth about 8,000 gold.
Seems reasonable.
Excellent. I'll need everyone's names. Put all your names on the same title of the ship.
I am going to put a false name, but it is I'm going to basically say it's one of my con names.
Excellent. You just need to go to Alloc and pick it up, and I'll let my cousin know.
Sweet.
Oh, okay.
And you know where Alloc is because you're
Yeah.
from there.
No, you're gonna need to teach these fellas properly how to work the thing, but they'll do it.
Oh, we'll have to get our mechanic back.
I mean, I've given them a basic rundown, but I don't really work on these things professionally.
And then you guys hear this massive roaring sound getting closer and closer. And the harbor master's going, man, hit that button just in time. And then ever so slightly, the whole barge kind of...
You see, saved us from the water again. Look at that. Goblins cheer, I'm imagining.
Yes, they do.
Yeah!
Oh dear God, that was way too fucking close. I'm going to need a stiff drink.
Pull it out.
If you want something else to just ask him.
And that...
We did it pacifist style, motherfucker!
That is the end of Ladrestir Surface. That was the end of my one-shot.
We were fucking pacifists!
So, had we killed all the goblins, would we have been stuck there?
You would have to figure out a way to get the gem back up there, yeah.
Yeah.
See,
we didn't have a mage that could just float us.
See, the moment that he took the approach of let's talk our way out of this, Darlaxle was like, we are going to take this all the way. We're going to get them to get the gem up there. We're going to get them back in. We might have to slaughter them all, but, consequences.
I was just like, when everyone comes down, I'm going to warn them that we're in a cult now. Like, we're now
I love
honorary
that. We're in a
goblin
cult
cultists.
now.
What kind of cloak was it, by the way? Like, what
It's just like a brown cloth cloak.
what sort of emblem does it have?
There's
on
no
it?
emblems.
No crystal.
No,
No like metal crystal
they're
sigil.
not that. They might get them later.
Yeah, they're gonna get them later.
Jack's going to
Fuck,
get
I'm
them.
just hanging around with them. I'm getting them all
Are you just gonna become the mechanic for the
I was
barge?
gonna say you're gonna be like
I'm now just like
The
the leader of all of
cult
these
leader
goblin
now.
mechanics on this thing.
the cult leader.
Come on, lads.
Darlaxle may very well attempt to try to become a smuggler. Because lying is his
When he gets
best
caught,
thing.
he's just like, these are all legitimate goods. What are you talking about?
How did you like how often I try to bullshit my way through stuff?
This was
Surprising.
surprising. I mean, I figured in time for you guys having an encounter because I figured if you guys would have actually fought, it probably would have taken about another hour.
How many goblins were there?
15.
15 goblins and
Two
2
hobgoblins.
hobgoblins. Yeah, that would take a little bit.
Hobgoblins hurt.
Yeah, I know. But I was a champion dwarven fighter.
I loved playing off of the Darlaxle does as little work as he could possibly get away with.
That was entertaining.
I had the character with the idea that if we do combat, he's going to be up because I could reroll 1s and 2s. And I crit on a 19 or a 20.
Oh yes, you just got to the end.
Oh, hey, yes.
Hey,
we
yes.
literally just finished.
We did a pacifist run. We didn't kill a single person.
They didn't kill any of the goblins. Jake and Nin managed to talk the goblins into doing all the work for them.
Another boss.
Darlaxle's strong suit, talk other people into doing work for him and still
and,
get the credit for it.
Jax bribed the Harbour Master with sexual favors.
Yep. Jack is gonna have fun with Harbor Master.
I'll show him why it's a salty surprise.
Oh my god.
Whoa,
Salty
boy.
sea dog.
I think this is the
Meow.
first time that I've built a character strictly around trying to bullshit my way through things.
Like, not actually getting into combat. The idea is to bullshit your way past combat.
I loved every time you're like, are you gonna help me? I'm like, absolutely. Turn to Andrew immediately. I'm not gonna help him. I'm gonna see my way through this.
And what's funny is the several times it happened, you're still convinced he's helping.
I know. So the look on your face when I was like, hello lads. So I've always wanted to join a cult, that's what we're here for, and you were like, what?
I don't expect that out of a fighter.
No.
A champion fighter at that.
There's different reasons I'm a champion fella.
I realized that I got myself in pretty deep when Darlaxle's like, I'm an engineer of this kind of thing. Like, oh shit. I gotta get through.
I've got a cat. Does her eye look
I'm
weird,
wearing.
by the way?
Why does this camera kept passively shifting down throughout the
Yep,
entire
you're dead.
screen?
Eye look
I have no
weird?
idea. But
Her right eye or left eye?
Oh, looks fine to me.
It was all
My
popped up
balls
earlier.
look fine.
But yeah, this is my Homestuck hoodie. Yeah, that was fun. I had fun.
That was fun.
I did too.
I had a blast. I got to play
I've
Jack
actually been
again.
planning something on the surface of Ladrestir for about 2 months now.
Oh,
so
hi, darling.
Okay.
Sydney,
that was the
darling.
one shot. Not
Jack
the
is
approach
originally not
that I
supposed to be a
expected.
whore. He just comes off as that way. He's
You
very
hoped we'd get into
flirty.
combat?
Yep.
Yes.
I'm sad that I didn't get to use some of my magic items as much.
I did.
I had a +1 magic halberd.
But again, this was a very different approach. This was a very different campaign than Darlaxle is
She didn't
probably.
even get to cast any spells.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, I did. I cast two.
Plus the restoration.
Impressed out.
Oh, one
impressed
of the things I
vegetation.
forgot to describe is his hand axes are actually, like, in his beard.
That's dangerous.
He's a dwarf.
Yeah, they were on the surface, yes.
I'm going to bed now.
Okay. We're gonna stick around and
Are you sleeping on the futon?
No, I'm just gonna-
And I left the hook there for the next adventure on Ladrestir service.
Yeah, like,
You guys have the hook for Flintrian.
I'll just be, like, the standard, I'll be working with the goblins, then I'll go off and do something, I'll come back and work with the goblins.
Nin, were you a follower of Baylord?
Fuck yeah.
He said, fuck yeah.
so if it continues without like our characters proceeding through this, because this was obviously a one shot. Darlaxle, even if the other characters would go with him as well onto the ship, he would definitely try to bullshit his way to the spot of the captain, and basically just convince everyone to do everything. and they would be a smuggling crew. And if things started to get sketchy, he would basically fake his own death or something.
I keep on picking up this mug thinking it's filled itself up, but it hasn't. I don't know why. I just like, there's something in this. No, there isn't.
I wrote one ideal for Darlaxle. Self-preservation.
I had no notes for this. I had like a three-point outline that was like this, and then you guys just went.
Yeah.
That was fun. I liked it. I was like, it was interesting to be a lot more of a, I don't give a fuck character.
It was an interesting take on some characters who definitely would not normally be in the same situation. Also, another reason I wanted to bullshit my way through as much as possible was because of the initial mug hit.
Yeah.
The only damage done was falling damage and a mug smacking me in the head.
I mean, you're sitting there and you're saying shit to everyone else who doesn't really care, and I was telling you that they don't really care.
So did you guys like the NPCs?
Yes.
Oh yeah, them boys were good.
The peg-leg guard was good.
Boldrin.
Yeah.
I liked the making a fake leg.
You need your leg. Well, it's kind of attached. Oh.
We'll just tear wood out of the wall and make a fake peg leg.
He comes and finds you guys later, and he's pissed. There's goblins everywhere.
And then it's like
They took up residence in the brig. That's their home now.
Jack mutters to him about Flintry and escaping.
Does that mean the goblins let them all go?
They felt bad that they were locked up.
Good guy goblins, they do the right thing, wrong reasons.
Not
Thing,
all
right
goblins
reasons.
are evil.
Huh?
Not all goblins are evil.
Yeah, I know.
Hashtag not all
Except,
goblins.
remember, what was it? Dragar? Not Dragar. Hagar went through and killed all of your lawful good goblins.
Yeah.
What the
When-
fuck?
The very first session of Heroes Haven, they were tied up in a room, and they murdered an entire family of goblins and an ogre.
Oh my god.
No one bothered trying to ask the goblins why they were there and why they were locked up. Goblins found them all passed out on the side of the road and felt bad, but didn't want to let them just get up and wander around because some adventurers are assholes and they're goblins.
Yeah.
So they tied them up so they could explain it to them later.
That's sad.
And then Hagar burned his bindings with his dragon's breath because he was a dragon boy.
Where was I?
You weren't there yet.
And then went through and fucking murdered everyone.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm pretty sure when the goblin's saying, wait, stop!
I will admit the last session of Heroes Haven was pretty good.
I enjoy making goblins and orcs that aren't
Evil.
inherently evil.
Yeah. And Jack was like, can we please not kill the goblins? I rather like these
nah.
guys.
He's not evil, he's neutral.
He's an asshole.
He's
everyone.
Jack definitely went and found him later and was like, excuse you.
We
Do you
probably
know
went
why-
back to his bar and started taking all of his alcohol.
Would you like to
Oh, I
know-
would have looted as much as I could
Like, I would
beforehand.
have gone down, taken a few barrels of ale, gone back down to the crystal room, gone like, boys.
No one likes Fleck.
I got the goblins
I like
drunk.
Fleck.
One of those goblins was Fleck. Fleck works for fucking Drac now.
Fleck doesn't work for anyone.
Fleck works for fucking me now.
No, they did not, yes. It was fun to play Jack again.
Yeah, you gotta suck lots of people.
Jack is not originally supposed to be a whore. That just happened.
Happens.
It happens to some characters. But does anyone have any questions?
No.
He's just very
Any of the
flirty.
audience?
Mainly Yas and Rose. Honey, you give Fleck.
So I just found out what the term for being a follower of Baelor is. A Baelorite.
Follower of Alexander as a Kellurian.
Alexanderite.
No, that's a gem.
Exactly. It was the gem he had on him as well.
This is still mad at Jake.
I'm sorry that Darlaxle is a freaking
Asshole.
I mean, he is. If I actually stuck an alignment on him, it would probably be
Chaotic stupid?
chaotic neutral.
If everybody had kept going on with like the harbor master did with Jack and Dar being, Jack would have been like, "Oh, absolutely not! I'm not going to sleep with a man that I can break."
I
When
mean,
did you become Malawi?
realistically.
When did you become Malawi?
Jack,
I think we are going.
Jack is like Andrew. He likes his men big and burly.
Exactly.
So, i.e., the harbormen.
Wow, I'm actually surprised that
Oh,
it's
so that's what happens
only
to Karen.
12:06.
Yeah.
No.
Like I said, I had planned it to take about 3.5 hours, and you guys cut about an hour out because of the lack of an encounter. So
Because we talked our way through everything.
I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down. It was good hanging out with everyone. Thanks
Yeah.
for hanging out, Rose. Yes.
Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yes, I know if you want to catch the rest of it as soon as this is down, it should be in our video. It should be in our past broadcasts.
Yep. And Sunlight King, if you're around, raise the sun.
Praise the sun!
Praise the sun!